All right, and we're live. So, what's up,
What's
YouTube?
up,
What's up,
team?
Hello,
everyone?
everyone.
What's
For
Back for another video.
All right, we tried, everyone, we tried. But
We
anyway,
tried.
this is the energy that I wanted. Like just chill, being happy to be here. So yeah, everyone, welcome to the first edition of movie tournaments from Jason Entertainment. This is very new to me. Honestly, I don't know how it's gonna be, but the only thing I wish is just to have fun, and especially my goal is to reunite cinephiles, reunite our little community that's although it's just a really nice community, and every one of here every gentleman here, like they know this community is really supportive, really strong, and they really love what we do. We talk about movies and we talk about other subjects, and for that we're just grateful, and hopefully this is a celebration of movies of 2023.
It's a
So I wanted to start by saying hello everyone. How are you, Toby, Mike, Kenny, and YK? How are you doing, guys?
Doing great, man. How about
Doing
you?
great, man. We out here. We live, baby.
We live, baby.
Yeah.
So before we start, I would love to everyone, each one of you, present yourself. Tell us like what's coming to your channel, what video they shouldn't miss right now. So Toby, would you like to start first?
All right. So yeah, as you can see right down here, Dark Movies is what my channel name is, and I do basically all things movies. I want to move on to filmmaking though, a little bit on filmmaking of some sort on my YouTube channel. Have some videos in mind that might come out, hopefully. I think, but I want to also, you know, just yeah, have fun and live life. I guess. I don't know.
Important, yes. So thank you, Toby. Mike, how are you doing? What's up on your channel? What's new? What's coming? Who are you?
I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm Mike's Reviews and Analysis on YouTube, and on Letterboxd, Facebook. Well, actually, not Facebook. It's a different name. I don't even remember what it's called on Facebook, but Instagram as well. In terms of stuff coming up, yeah, you got my Best Picture nominees ranking coming out probably tomorrow. I still have to edit that, which is yeah. Yeah, that is coming out, and then hoping sometime within like the next week or so, we're gonna have a watch along for Mad Max: The Road Warrior on my channel. So yeah, trying to get a packed house for that one. So if you guys want to join, hit me up. Yeah.
All right. So guys, you heard it. Mad Max coming. YKReviews. How are you doing, man?
Not too bad, doing good. Currently got the Kung Fu Panda tier ranking video that's edited, all done, just ready to upload probably after this stream. And March, like a lot of movies and shows coming out. So there's going to be some Netflix reviews. There's going to be a retrospective reviews for the Ghostbusters movies, along with tier ranking for that. The Monsterverse movies, retrospective reviews, and a tier ranking for that. So we have March, lots of videos coming out.
All right.
Nice.
And finally, Mr. The Shades himself, Mr. Kenny Sparks. How are you doing, man?
Doing well. What's up, everybody? Oh, I'm sorry. What's up, everybody? My name is Kenny Sparks. I have the Kenny Sparks channel, which is just called Kenny Sparks. Currently, I'm working on an edit for the Imaginary review. I just put out my review for Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I also put out a video, I think, last night for this Sparking Conversations series where I just talk about different subjects and different questions that my viewers ask. And last night I talked about what Marvel character would get Marvel canceled if they put a movie out about it. I know Toby's watched it. I know a few people are watching, and it is an absolutely insane story that they should never put to screen. So I'll be super excited for you guys to watch that. And yeah, man, other than that, I'm just really happy to be here. I'm excited to be joined by all the beautiful gentlemen here and talking about the greatest movies of 2023. So let's get it on, as they say.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kenny. Yeah, well, as for me, it's Jason Entertainment. I just noticed that I reached the 500, so thank you so much. I didn't notice that.
Congrats, man.
I didn't notice that because
Congratulations,
thank you so
awesome,
much.
dude.
Thank you so much, man. By the way, go subscribe to every one of them because they're amazing content creators. And yeah, thank you so much for that. I was really trying my best to achieve that goal. And honestly, I won't lie, I didn't notice that until like some minutes ago, just because yesterday I posted a video about Toriyama, which that was really sad for me because so what's coming next? I was supposed to put my Avatar season 1 review, like Kenny, but yeah, the Toriyama stuff kind of caught me off guard. And just before I started, I just wanted to say like thank you so much, Toriyama, for everything that you did for the manga community, and especially for every kid that you touch with your happiness, man. Seriously, thank you so much for that. And yeah, so that means probably on Tuesday then I'm going to put my Avatar season 1 review. And also from the anime section, I watch a new anime. It's called Dead Man Wonderland. So probably none of you have heard of this, or maybe just a little bit, because it's really a niche anime. And I think I'm gonna start this. Like it just got 1 season, and I'm gonna talk why it never got a second season, why it should have had a second season. So yeah, since it's a niche anime, but it's kind of really fun. I would love people to explore and like discover these little animes. So yeah, that's coming probably next week as well. So yeah,
Nice.
and with that said, is there? I would love to see like, is there people in the chat, by the way?
There are some. Jared,
Hey
Yeah.
Jared, what's
What's
up,
up, Jared?
Jared?
Jared.
What's up, Jared?
some
Uh,
random says hi.
Hey, what's up, man? Wait, is that Allah? What?
It's
What's up,
Louis.
random dude?
Norwegian? Oh, okay. Some random dude. Well, hello, man. Thank you for being on the
What's up?
stream.
Yeah, thank you, man.
And yeah, Jared. And who's this guy? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. But we will be live in 5
Wait.
minutes. I don't know. It's a bot.
Yeah.
Probably a bot. Probably a
Yeah.
bot.
Hey.
All right. So before we start, I just wanted to, Toby, could you put like the poll for the group A so people can vote? So if you're watching this, so now you can it's your time to vote. We're going to be debated on group A first, but you can vote. So how the rule works is that for you guys that you're voting, so you are gonna vote the best movie of this group. Like if it's Holdovers, Oppenheimer, Equalizer 3, or Knock at the Cabin, you will vote, and we will pick the two most voted movies will have a point system. So if the movie finished at the first place, it will have 5 points. If it's finished second place, 3 points. Third place, 1 point, and of course fourth, it's 0 points. Us, what we're gonna do, we're going to be telling you what is our fourth, and then we'll tell you 1, 2, and 3. All right. So yeah. Without further ado, would you like guys to start? Shall we start? All right. So does someone already have like their ranking of 1 to 4 on this group? Because I still don't have it really. Like I'm trying to look at it. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to see. But if someone wants to give their number 4, please let us know, and I'll start the.
I have my number 4. My number 4 here is the Equalizer because I have not seen it.
Okay.
So, automatically at number 4.
My number 4 is
There's no
actually
shame on that
Equalizer,
because,
even though I
like-
have seen it.
Sorry, Mike.
My number 4 is also the Equalizer, but I have seen it. I just think it's the
All right.
weakest out of the 4. But
Yeah. So by the way, speaking of that, Kenny. So yeah. By the way, if you didn't watch a movie, that's fine too, because they say in cinema, when I used to have like cinema classes, they say in cinema, if your movie doesn't appeal to people or it doesn't make people rush to your movie, that's also a factor. Like for example, Dune Part 2, we all went to see that. Like Dune Part 2, we rushed to the movie theater to see that. So that's the thing. If your movie wasn't appealing enough, that doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It's just maybe there wasn't a lot of advertisement to the movie. Maybe it was harder to find it. So things like that, So there's no shame. It's okay. It's just that's part of cinema.
yeah, it's definitely a movie I would have seen for sure. But I hadn't seen Equalizer 2, so I didn't want to skip steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like me, Kung Fu Panda, the 4th. I won't see it because I never saw any Kung Fu Panda actually, and I have to. I know I have to. I will. I promise. I will.
One of the most underrated trilogies of our modern day.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
what I
guess we
think.
call it quadrilogy now, and that's
That's
unfortunate.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So all right. So for Mike, Equalizer 3, and for Kenny, Equalizer 3 is the last one, and for me actually it is my 4th also. So sorry, Equalizer 3. I'm so sorry, but that's my 4th. Toby and YK, only you guys left.
Same for me. I haven't seen Equalizer 3, so it's number 4.
damn.
All right, so definitely Equalizer 3 is gonna be. What about you, Toby? What is your 4th?
That's god. I think everyone hating on it. Not hating, but Equalizer 3. But I've seen it, and I mean it's good. It's good, but
I feel it's good. It's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not at the level I thought compared to the others. I think it kind of I don't think it stands. All right. So with that, 0 points for Equalizer 3. So there's sorry Equalizer 3. We're not fan of you, but maybe the fans, maybe the public will vote. We don't know. But for now, it's number 4. So all right. So now let's go juicy. Who would like to tell me number 1, 2, and 3 by that order?
So wait, are we starting from 4, 3, 2, 1? Or are we going?
I mean, I wanted to start 4th, and I mean, we could. You know what? Yeah, we could do 3rd. Yeah, we could do 3. So it gives more. Yeah. Let's go only 3. All right. Because I was thinking like just give me your full list, but I'm like, yeah, no. I was just thinking of putting the 4 just so people can come, but you know what? Maybe we can go with 3 as well. Especially that will leave people time to vote as well and to come to the stream. So yeah, number 3. What is Kenny? What's your number 3 here?
My number 3 here is Knock at the Cabin. I did see this one. I thought that although are we like giving like mini commentary on it, or are we just
yeah you can give any commentary.
I don't
so yeah, you could even put spoilers. I mean, at this point, I think yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try to give not huge spoilers, but yeah, I mean, feel free to.
Oh yeah, won't be any spoilers for any of these. I respect the spoilers. So yeah, Knock at the Cabin, I thought had a great premise, but ended up not fulfilling that premise. I know it's based off a book, so the ending didn't work for me. And I believe that if the ending for the book is the same as the ending for the movie, I don't think the book would have worked for me either. It was pretty much straightforward. And when you come into M. Night Shyamalan movie, you're expecting a twist. There was no twist. It was very straightforward. So everything I was expecting wasn't there. However, I do believe that all of the performers in this movie did extremely well, especially Dave Bautista. He knocked it out of the park. It's just that the movie in and of itself wasn't great.
Yeah. All right. So Knock at the
Sorry to
Cabin.
interrupt, but someone's asking.
Hey Villalba, what's going on? We're doing that's one of my pals. We're doing and I told him this yesterday. So we're doing the official movie tournament. So right now, what you can do, you can start voting. You put the poll, right? It's okay, so we put okay, now I understand what he's like. Yo, what's going on? No worries, Toby.
Toby, that face was hilarious.
We need to put that face in a short video, like that face. That's the moment when Toby. No, I'm kidding. No worries, Toby. I was saying like maybe you could even put like group A and B so people like really vote. That's a huge group. Yeah. Well, like, yeah. I mean. Yeah, no worries. Soon, Villalba. It's okay, no worries. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna give my number 3, and me too. Just because it's in a group that I think there are 2 movies that are way better. But honestly, like if Knock at the Cabin would have been in another group, probably would have been my second pick. But in here, I think it's too hard to put. Yeah, I just don't see where I could put this. So for me, Knock at the Cabin would be my 3rd as well. But I really enjoyed this movie. So for me, it was kind of, I'm always like when you watch a Shyamalan movie, like you're always expecting to, a twist. And I think the twist was here. There's no twist, which I was like, okay, it's fine. Like I actually really enjoyed it. But yeah, for me, this was a solid movie. Like for me, this was easily the best movie of February. Like it was very entertaining. I really had a lot of fun with this movie. It's just I think the two other candidates in this group are just on another level, and that's why for me it's number 3 here. So
fair enough.
What about you, YK?
Yeah, it's the same for me. Knock at the Cabin would be number 3. Basically, exactly what Kenny says. I enjoyed the movie for what it was, but then that ending, the 3rd act, it felt very anticlimactic. It was. I kind of was just sitting there. I remember watching it, just sitting there. I was like, wait, that's it? Like, it left me very disappointed. But again, like Kenny said, Dave Bautista killed it in this movie. So if I were to rewatch it, it would just be to watch Dave Bautista's performance because he genuinely surprised me with what he brought to the movie.
Yeah. Okay, you're muted.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah. Like it was especially for Dave Bautista. Like he really man, like that's where I'm like, yo, Davis is on a strike. Like he's really good. Like seriously. And now he was in Dune, although like I kind of said like I'm a bit frustrated that he didn't get too much, but still like I love Dave, man. Seriously, he's been rocking this. What about you, Toby?
I'm going to go with a very, very original pick here, and that is Knock at the Cabin.
All right.
Um, yeah, I like the movie, but I mean, that was also actually my first ever M. Night Shyamalan movie I've ever seen.
Oh,
Didn't
wow.
know
Oh, okay.
anything, and I went to this. It was okay, decent, and I'm also with that ending. To be honest, that
Yeah,
ending was like, what?
yeah. This movie won't. Not this movie. Yeah, this movie won't necessarily encourage you to go watch other M Night Shyamalan movies, but I gotta tell you, there are quite a few that are worth seeing, and there's quite a few that are not worth seeing. So
Yeah.
I can definitely give you a list of the good ones for sure.
Maybe not old.
Yeah, his first few were great, and then after that,
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree.
and then you got
Um,
Split somewhere there in the middle, which was also great.
Yes,
Great
good.
movie.
Really good.
Yeah, Old was really cool. And finally, Mike. What about you, Mike?
Knock at the Cabin's my number 3 too.
Yeah.
I think it's a great movie, and it got better the more I watched it.
All right.
But it is definitely number 3 for me, though, just because I don't think it's like the strongest M Night movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, great movie.
All right. So now it's kind of the obvious which one will be number one and number two. Now, like prediction wise, I was like, yeah, probably Holdovers and Oppenheimer will fight for this. And I'm gonna say actually for me, it was Oppenheimer my number one, but honestly, it kind of grew me so much. Like, but I'm gonna say Holdovers. It will be my number one, and Oppenheimer my number two. Just because, like I said, like Oppenheimer is just amazing, but I think it will go with the rewatchability factor. Like I don't know the Holdovers. I feel like I'm gonna rewatch that so many times.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I just can't wait to watch that with like to show this to other friends. Whereas Oppenheimer, I know it's not gonna be for everyone. I don't know. It's just me personally. It's just Holdovers. Like at first, like I said, Oppenheimer was like without question my number one, but it's like more and more. I'm like, yeah, but Holdovers is really, God, man. So yeah, it's that's my pick. So 5 points for Holdovers, 3 for Oppenheimer. So Toby.
Putting him on the spot.
Look, Toby, answer us by showing us something. All right, answer us by showing us something. Oh, you're muted, Toby.
Muted.
Whoops. First off, my second pick will not go to but where am I going to say? I don't know. But this is the first pick.
Yes, Oppenheimer.
I definitely did not mix up my words there, but well. Yeah, just I saw the Holdovers a bit not in the Christmas times, I guess. They came out with the Holdovers in cinemas January 26th.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, that's about
So
right.
yeah, just didn't get full experience, but yeah, it was good, absolutely amazing. But well.
All right. Yeah, respectfully. All right. Kenny.
Okay, so
Oh,
I
careful.
have a little bit of a different list here. So my number one is actually the Holdovers.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oppenheimer is a technically well-made film with good performances throughout, but it's not something that I necessarily believe is the best film of 2023 or even close. I think that there's several films that are better than it and that I would rather watch more than Oppenheimer. That doesn't take away from the masterful filmmaking and the technicality of it, but in terms of being entertained, and this is what I want to watch, and this is what I'm going to put on, and this is the movie that I'm going to go see, I didn't feel like Oppenheimer did that for me. However, let's also talk about the Holdovers. The Holdovers is absolutely incredible from just the three main leads. They're very human portrayals of those characters and how much involved I was with those characters and how dynamic and what am I saying? Nuance. How nuanced those characters were. The pain that you felt. The especially from all three of them. All three characters coming from three very different places in life and coming together at a point in time where they kind of needed each other. I thought that movie was incredible in its heart and everything that it had to offer. And I hope that Divine gets an Oscar, and also I hope Paul Giamatti gets the Best Actor Oscar. I know he's not going to. But I have a lot of, I guess you would call hot takes about Oppenheimer.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Okay.
like Robert Downey Jr. not deserving Best Supporting.
Oh,
But,
okay.
yeah.
What?
Oh, look at my. Yes, I like that. That's what I want, man. You see some debates here. You know, we
He
kind of
sat
we love each
there
other, but yeah.
and grimaced for 2 hours. What am I supposed to do with that when you have other super dynamic like performances from other movies, especially Sterling K. Brown in American Fiction? How incredibly dynamic that character was, and you want to give it to sits there and grimaces guy? And I don't believe that is necessarily worthy of it. However, I'm done. I've talked to enough.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I think the only thing I talked with Toby. For me, was Emily Blunt. I don't think that was the one that me and Toby were like. I'm not sure if that deserved a nomination. I'm not saying she was bad. It's just I don't know. Like I feel like I think it was you and Zach that talked Florence Pugh, or maybe the Spoiler Kings that Florence Pugh might have been a better candidate for that. So yeah, that's the only thing. But aside of that, yeah, like you said, it's really it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful movie. Just me rewatchability factor. Maybe it's not on my
Yeah,
level.
it's a technically well-made film.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also feel the same way about Cillian, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to stare into the abyss and be melancholy. Okay, if that's what you want to do with your life. Now, he played the character well. I'm not trying to take away from it. I just believe that there are other great dynamic performances that are kind of like, this is what you want to give it to? So,
That's okay, man. It's your opinion. There's no wrong answer here. All right. So, Mike.
All right, so my number 2 was Oppenheimer. Sorry, Toby. Still, though, Oppenheimer was my number 3 of the entire year.
All right.
So you can probably imagine where the Holdovers lands on my list. But yeah, that was my number 3 of the entire year. I think that it is a marvel of cinema. Rewatched it, and it made my living room shake because of my freaking subwoofer. God damn, that was an experience. But yeah, that was such a great experience, just like watching it at home. And then of course the theater was fantastic. I mean, seeing it on the big screen is unlike anything else that I've ever seen on the big screen. So yeah, it was such a great film. I think Cillian Murphy is amazing in the role, and our RDJ, I also think is fantastic. If Dominic Sessa was nominated, though, I would have said give it to him.
hey,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
If he was nominated, but whatever. It's whatever. Anyway, yeah, I think Oppenheimer is a modern marvel in cinema. So it's just a fantastic film. And then number 1 is The Holdovers. It's my number 2 of last year, which I don't know if we're talking about Iron Claw, but that is my number 1.
That
Kenny, by the way, you don't know this, all right? You don't know this, but guess what?
What?
Cocaine Bear knocked the Iron Claw out of this tournament.
all right.
Cocaine Bear.
Wait,
Cocaine Bear, my
Hold on.
friend.
Wait,
Yo, you can't mess with the
time out.
Cocaine
What are we
Bear.
doing here? What are we doing?
Name the people.
What are we doing?
I was so shocked because
That's
I didn't
wild.
watch the Iron Claw yet, but I was for sure, like I was so sure that it was going to be probably in this tournament, right? And then Cocaine Bear wins
How did Cocaine Bear win anything? That's
mean, man. That's mean.
I enjoy the movie,
Oh,
but in terms of
speaking
winning
of
things,
cocaine bear and stuff, look at this.
look
Hey,
at it.
oh,
See, I know Zach is doing that just to mess with me. I know my friend is doing that just to mess with me.
Zach, what's up, Zach? At the review. So glad you're here,
Yeah.
man.
Is that?
What's up, dude?
Not only should the Holdovers
Kenny out of
been nominated for Best
with Blade
Picture.
Shades.
Yeah,
Yes.
my stolen 3D shades from the theater. Not only should the Iron Claw be nominated for Best Picture, it could win. It should have and should win it. And Zac Efron performances was way better than Cillian Murphy's. So that's
Snub.
So I'm going with YKReviews. Then we're going to the comments because I've seen there's some comments that are going. So YKReviews, what is your what's your first one? Oppenheimer or Holdovers?
Number one is going to be the Holdovers.
Wow. Yeah, I'm so sure. Actually, I was so sure Oppenheimer. I would be the
Justice.
only one who would pick Oppenheimer as second. Damn. Okay.
It's just like everybody's saying, the rewatchability. I watched the Holdovers for the first time, I think like either Sunday or Monday of last week or this week, and it blew me away in terms of like performances. Like the kid, I think that was his first ever movie like in his career, and he just blew me away in his performance. And then if you're comparing both the movies in terms of rewatchability factor, I already know the Holdovers. I'm going to be watching it in the winter time later this year, like November, December time. I'm putting that movie on again. Oppenheimer, I've seen it like twice now, and for me, as much as the movie is a brilliant movie, what I'm going to remember from Oppenheimer is the Barbenheimer hype of it. Like that's for me what I remember most of it. Even though like the movie is amazing and like everything about it deserves its praise, Holdovers is much more memorable and much more rewatchable for me.
Okay.
Agreed. For sure.
So chat, I'm so sorry. I just noticed something. All right. So Toby, he was able to put the poll, but for some reason I can't put that poll. So and I've seen people are going most like on my stream and a little bit on Toby. So I'm so sorry if you're not able to vote.
I think
either go
maybe
to.
you need to also put the poll up at the same
But that's the
time.
thing. I tried to create one. That's what I was trying to do earlier on, and I'm like, crap, I can't do it. So I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So look, you know what? I'm gonna go singly. I'm just gonna see what people have said, and I'm going to take it for account.
All right.
And
Yeah.
It works.
I'm gonna go also to your channels to see like what.
The polls now is 2 votes on Oppenheimer, not Oppenheimer, Holdovers.
Oh, okay. Holdovers. All right. Right. So for now, holdovers. All right. So let's go to the. Sorry. Let's go to the chat. Let's see. I've seen a lot of people actually on the chat. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. So Vialva said Oppenheimer is cinematic experience, but it's great proof that you need a great marketing team. I mean, Barbie,
Fair.
like the Barbenheimer really helped that out. Like I think that was like, I don't even remember like something that close to like a duel like that. It was so good. And yeah, both of them, they help each other. Barbie and Oppenheimer, they clearly help each other for that. Not intentionally. I don't think it was intentional, but it worked. It worked out for them.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I saw something like that in my lifetime. In terms of like something coming out the same weekend and being that hype, and them both making $1 billion, like that is absolutely insane.
Wait, Oppenheimer made the $1 billion, or I thought they were close. To
Oppenheimer was at like 978 million or something like that.
I'll give you the extra.
Yeah.
The extra
But for sure they made it because like I think probably it has been rental. Like probably they put it to rental. For sure they made $1 billion there.
rental physical media specifically because physical media though specifically because like the 4K was sold out like that, like hot.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm so lucky.
I was close to getting the 4K or the 4K Steelbook, but I just ended up getting the 4K. You son of a gun.
Hey, you want? Here you, huh?
He got that internationally.
Yeah.
Oh
man, I remember that Steelbook went down on Best Buy for like $10, and I was this close to getting it. I added it to the cart, went out of stock.
Oh
wow. Okay.
That was sad. But oh well.
All right, so wait, let's see the other comments. So we have Kenny.
RDJ doesn't deserve it. It's a career award.
RDJ doesn't deserve it. It's a career award.
Yeah, feels like the Jamie Lee Curtis over Angela Bassett thing.
You know. Fun fact, like I kind of feel also that we're gonna have the same situation with the boy and the heron, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm fearing. Yeah, Kenny, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know what Kenny thinks
I
about the
know.
boy and the heron, and yeah, I kind of feel that same way. Yeah, Villalba said Kenny has a good point. Yep, I think he was talking. You were talking about the cinematic experience.
Mhm.
Oh, that's interesting what Zach said after. Nolan doesn't write women well. None of the women in that movie deserves a nom. You know, like I don't know if you guys watch Grace Randolph. Like I sometimes do watch her, and many times she pointed that out. And honestly, it's not that I didn't believe in her. It's just since I didn't watch a lot of Nolan movies, I will admit that Oppenheimer, they kind of just. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just it's not. I don't remember them really compared to like what Cillian Murphy did or even RDJ. So yeah,
That
that's
is
something. Even like The Dark Knight. What was the name of the actress that did Catwoman?
Anne Hathaway. Yeah, Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, even her. Like I don't know. At least what I remember, I'm like, it wasn't really amazing.
I thought Anne Hathaway was great in Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I kind of forgot about her. So I mean, maybe that's just me, But yeah, I remembered. Yeah, Grace Randolph really point that out too. So I don't know. Do you guys agree? Like he doesn't really know how to write women, or sometimes?
For Oppenheimer specifically, I do agree with Zach that they don't necessarily deserve a nomination, but they were more so a means to an end for our main character. They weren't necessarily there to actually provide anything other than tension and like relational tension. But honestly, you could have done without the relationship part of that movie and it'd still be okay.
Yeah.
Because the movie's not about that. It is about Oppenheimer in a sense, but it's more about his pursuit of destroying another foreign country. But yeah.
I understand. Then Zach says, I ranked them Oppenheimer, Holdovers, Knock at the Cabin, and Equalizer 3. So we have another Oppenheimer. Right now, for the fans, it's 2-1, Holdovers. Then Villalba. Sorry. My bad. All right. Then Villalba says, I mean, it's a writer writing for scholars that understand that physics, it's targeted for those type of clientele. I think he's talking about Holdovers, I believe.
I think he's talking about Oppenheimer.
Oh, Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like I learned more about physics watching Oppenheimer than I did like in any physics
in school
class.
in general. Yeah, in school in general. Yeah, man. Man, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Cook and Beer deserved it over Iron Claw. Yalba said Iron Claw. Damn, I like it. Yeah, I can't believe Cook and Beer not Iron Claw. I can't believe that. Like it's just. I mean, like I guess. And I don't know. I never watched Iron Claw. Maybe it's just too long. I have no idea because I'm like, wow, Cocaine Bear to be. I know Tank loves Cocaine Bear a lot, and even he was like, yeah, I'm really surprised that it beat Iron Claw. Like even him as a defender of Cocaine Bear is like, I'm shocked, but it was a shocker. I like
Cocaine Bear is a lot of fun. It just over Iron Claw is insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Villalba said the brothers' relationship was really well written. That's the Iron Claw, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So on my stream, Zach says, he can't see the poll. So yeah, it's on Dark's channel. I tried to put a poll and it didn't work. Like I almost quit the to do that. Like by making that, it almost made me quit the stream. So I'm like, yeah, no.
What's up, man?
Hey, Zach.
Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you doing, man?
Zac Efron was snubbed.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Totally agree.
Should be in his place.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach.
Wisdom from on high.
Yeah.
Canada high.
But I mean, like, it's just like Ryan Gosling, bro. He really carried the Ken person though.
He did.
Like, I don't know if
Yep.
it's for a nomination, but I would say like easily is like in the top 7 actors of the year at least, easily for me at least. But I don't know if top 5. That I was really questioning myself about that.
He definitely had a performance in the movie.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
Jeremy was nominated, I would say him over RDJ. But yeah,
Absolutely.
Uh,
Ooh. If Dune Part 2 had come out last as planned, where would it rank for 2023?
oof.
I think that would
Um,
probably
my
be my
second.
number 2 or number 3.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't know. Good question.
My second is going to be my second favorite of 2023 then.
I would
Like
say,
for me right now, it's my second favorite of 2024. My first it's Society of Snow, and the second it's
Mm.
Dune. But they're really close. I'm like sometimes I'm like, yeah, I think Dune is better, and then I'm like sometimes I think Society of Snow. But that's a good question. I think
think part 2 would be number 2 for me, right behind Across the Spider-Verse,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice, man.
which
think
also should have been nominated for Best Picture, but that's neither here nor
I
there.
think for me, Dune
Yeah.
Part 2 would be like probably 5-4 because I think well, I'm not gonna spoil it too much because I'm actually gonna put my top 10 movies of 2024. And there's actually one of them that's here. I'm not. So yeah, I think it should be behind one of those two. I'm not
Mm.
gonna say
Oh.
one, but yeah,
I think it'll be joint second for me.
second, yeah,
Joint.
great movie, seriously, amazing.
Yeah, the Dune Part 2, that cinema experience for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna say something. Of course, many of you guys know Oppenheimer is my favorite film of all time.
Mhm.
yes.
But Dune Part 2 was almost my favorite movie of all time. It's my second now.
Damn.
That's
Okay.
pretty good, man.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's very good, man.
Someone said it's the Empire Strikes Back of the Duneverse, and I totally agree with that comparison.
Fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When you make the best sequels of all time list, it's going to be on there, and it's going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
close to the top.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm Zach. Nolan made 70 million of that film for
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeesh. Well,
Wow.
he deserves it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
If you make close to $1 billion, let me get 75 of that, man.
Hey, look who's there! The Dave Show. It's a bunch
Hey,
of
what's up,
no,
Dave
no,
Show?
no. You're the goat here, man. Dave, what's
Hells
up, man?
yeah. Thank you, man.
Yo, I saw Dave on your stream with Zach. Oh my god, the energy that man gives! Wow.
Yeah, Dave is great. Dave is a
that guy,
great
I
stream
love-
partner.
I love him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Dave? How are you doing, man? He said, "I need that Oppenheimer steelbook." Yeah, Toby. You know, Toby's he's
wait.
really proud of that. Huh? He's really proud of that.
yeah.
Yeah. Dave said I ranked them: Holdovers, Oppenheimer, Knock at the Cabin, and Equalizer 3. So yeah. All right. So I think. All right. So on the other one, I see Zach Attack said Dune Part 2 would be 2. That's
Mhm.
for him. And Society of All right. So yeah. So Zach, Society of Snow is a 2023 movie, but how I rank them because I usually have this conflicted thing with Japanese movies as well. It's that most of the time, at least for us, America, like in North America, at least, I'm always taking like when it came out available for everyone almost, and you know what, your movie is available once it hits streaming. So Netflix, for example, and also like if I remember correctly, I saw that Society of Snow came out in December, but limited. It did like limited releases, and it was like for 2 weeks. I think I don't remember in South American countries. I think. And then it went globally on Netflix on January 4th or 5th. So that's why I consider it a movie of 2024. But they wanted to go to the Oscars for 2023. So because I remember I had the same problem with Belle. Belle came out in 2021, but I saw it in 2022 January. So that's why I consider at least I watched it on 2022 and it was accessible for everyone in 2022. So I understand that, but I consider it 2024 for me.
I'm on the same page with you. When it's limited release right at the end of the year and then it's made wide in the next year, I have Society of Snow on my 2024 list as well. Same as Origin and a few other late 2023 like limited releases.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even have the Holdovers on my 2024 list. So I mean, what
Yeah,
can I
exactly.
say?
Because for you,
Yeah.
it came, yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
All right, so last one. Did you guys watch Las Colonias Villalba? I think that's a Chilean movie, if I remember correctly. I think
have
you.
not. Yeah.
I didn't watch that yet, but I would love to watch. I heard some.
I've never even
great things
heard of
about
it.
that. Yeah, it's like it's like it's for. There's like a movie Radical, for example. Like it was a really big hit movie, but like I'm glad that more and more foreigner movies are starting to. Like we are starting to consume them because we're starting to know them a bit more, but unfortunately we're still like in the baby steps. That's how I feel because like there's a lot of great movies that we don't really hear from them yet. So yeah, that's one thing that's kind of unfortunate. Like I wish we could see like more of foreigner movies like from I don't know, from Chile, Mexico, South Korea, every part of the world, But yeah, that's one I kind of heard of that. I'm really down to watch that. I think it's from. You can correct me, Villalba, but I believe it's from the Pacific War of Peru and Chile. Like there was like some conflict there years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe it's that, but you can correct me. I don't know if that's the right one, but yeah. All right, so with that, people voted for Holdovers again. So Holdovers will take the first spot, and Oppenheimer will take the second spot. And unfortunately, Knock at the Cabin stays third, and Equalizer unfortunately stays fourth. So, but we're gonna eliminate Knock at the Cabin and Equalizer 3 and Holdovers number 1, and Oppenheimer pass with number 2. So now let's go for Group B, shall we? So what do we have on Group B?
Hey, we.
So I know
spoiled
Mike
it.
told me this is a group that he doesn't want to review too much. All right, Group B: When Evil Lurks, Dungeons and Dragon, Honor Among Thieves, Thanksgiving, and the Super Mario Bro movie. Which,
Wow.
Big George Foreman almost knocked the Super Mario Bro. If I remember correctly, I think it was like for 3 votes that Mario.
Really?
Yeah, like Big George Foreman, like it was until the end. He was there, and I didn't watch the movie, but I really want to watch it now because like people seem really to love it. But yep, we have Mario here. So yeah, first of all, for chat, write us what is your ranking, and I actually need to think about this because I really don't know what my 4th could be. But if someone knows what their 4 is, you can go ahead.
Oh, I don't know.
Kenny, what is your
My 4 is Thanksgiving because I have not seen it.
Okay, that's fair. That's good. All right, so Kenny, number 4. You know what? I'm gonna go Thanksgiving number 4 too, because out of the other 3, I think Thanksgiving is a great movie. I did really enjoy it, but I don't want to be mean here, but I kind of feel it's a bit generic compared to the others. So yeah, just because of that, I'm gonna give it number 4. Just because I think the others, actually, they really did something a bit more interesting than Thanksgiving. But nonetheless, it's a nice movie. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait for Thanksgiving Part 2.
So I'm gonna go on a guess, not hot take, but I'm gonna say my 4th is When Evil Lurks.
Whoa! Okay, all right.
Don't get me wrong, I like it. It's surprising. At least the one scene was surprising. Not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
but I think
what you're talking about.
the others are better.
Okay.
I think honestly, I will go When Evil Lurks at number 4 as well. I think all of these movies are like 4 out of 5s for me, but this is like the one that I wouldn't find myself rewatching anytime soon. So that's like the only reason it's at the bottom. I love this movie though. Don't get me wrong. I think it's awesome. Very creepy, very disgusting, very gory, very disturbing. I loved it. I can't say that it's my favorite of this though, just because it's up compared to really rewatchable movies to me. So
yeah.
And
what about you, YK?
Just because I haven't seen it, When Evil Lurks would be number 4.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought When Evil Lurks would be a bit higher. Damn.
I genuinely didn't even know about this movie until like.
Yeah, I know that. Again, this is an Argentinian movie.
Yeah,
from Argentina. So yeah. But when I found out about this movie, actually, I was really surprised. I'm like, whoa, it's not the greatest, but it was like they did really some challenging stuff I never see. It's unusual to see, let's say like that. So that's why I was like, wow. Toby knows what Toby and probably Mike know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I heard about it from Fantastic Fest in
Yeah,
I
me
wanna
too.
say
Yeah,
Austin,
Oh.
Texas. So yeah.
I think
thing
for
I
me it was. No, go ahead, Toby.
I can honestly just thank Sakatax for this. I had never even
Yeah,
heard of this movie before he started making a
Same,
review on
actually.
it. So
yeah, me too. It was Zach and then
yeah.
Luke. Luke was pushing me to watch this movie. I'm like,
Mm.
yes, I'm gonna do it, Ponto. So yeah. All right. So what about number three now? Now it gets more challenging. Number three.
Hmm.
Mm,
It does get more challenging here, to be
Let me
honest with
just look at my letterbox.
yeah. This number three.
Dungeon and Dragons Honors Among Thieves.
You put Dragon. You put
Dungeon and Dragons, yeah.
D&D.
While it's definitely a surprise of the movie or of the year, I mean. I've never played D&D, the board game. Um, it was I just liked honestly. I just liked the two movies better. I don't know else to say. Yeah.
Um. Okay. So honestly, I don't know about this one. I'm still trying to figure out. Kenny or YK or Mike.
So this is really difficult because I really do like When Evil Lurks. Well, I like a lot of When Evil Lurks. I think it loses a lot of steam towards the end. Honestly, it kind of feels like it doesn't know what to do with itself by the end of it. It sets up this big like the curses, and then by the end it's like, I mean, maybe the curse,
Ooh,
but
Dungeons and Dragons.
so I would say Super Mario number 3, Dungeons and Dragons at number 2. No.
Okay.
So Super Mario number 3, When Evil Lurks at number 2, and Dungeons and Dragons at number 1. I had a really good time with Dungeons and Dragons. Like I did not expect to have that good of a time. And actually, it's not too late. I'm going to switch it. I'm going to put When Evil Lurks at number 3, and I'm going to put Super Mario at number 2. So Dungeons, Mario, Evil, and then Thanksgiving. That's going to be my list. Just because, like, the other two movies, for lack of a better term, completed themselves. Right? They filled out what they were setting out to do. When Evil Lurks, I guess it did as well, but it just didn't feel as it didn't end as grand as it started. If that makes
Okay, I
sense.
see.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that I will. You know what? You kind of convinced me there. Yeah, I
Practical.
for me, honestly, here I was kind of debating if my number one it's D&D or D&D or Evil Lurks, but I'm like, yeah, but it is true that Evil Lurks kind of
tapers off towards the end.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, everything that they did was so great. Just the ending was a bit meh.
I'll say after the dog incident, it kind of just.
It is true. It's really underrated. That's true. It's really underrated D&D.
Yeah.
I think the two Zach actually put D&D at number 1, so D&D is really kicking. All right, so I think I'm gonna go. Damn, I don't want to put Mario number 3, man. I'm trying to think of. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put. Okay, so number 3 will be for me D&D. Number 2 will be Mario, and for me, my number 1 will be When Evil Lurks. Even though, like, yeah, after the dog thing, I will admit that the movie is starting to lose itself a little bit. But I was still so invested because they built it so well that I was so invested on it that it didn't bother me a little bit that they kind of didn't know what to do at the end, but I was still like, okay, but I still really enjoyed it, Mario for me was really pleasant surprise. I wasn't a huge fan of the movie itself, but I was like, well, I'm not expecting a mega movie. I'm just expecting to have fun, and that's what I got. So that's great. And D&D, I think it's more me because like my theater, like I had a bad experience because like while I was watching the movie, like people will know this when they go to the labyrinth. Well, the movie the power went out, and so they tried, for like 20 minutes they tried to put it back, and it was kind of a mess. So I went to watch it home again, and I don't know. I kind of lost maybe a bit of the feeling that I was having, but it was still a great movie. It's just like maybe I think I would rewatch Mario once again instead of D&D, but I love D&D. So this for me was a tough group. Like honestly, for me, the 3 should pass, but yeah, that's the game. So yeah. So
I'd
sorry
say
everyone if I'm trashing D&D. I'm not trying to trash it. It's a good movie. Go watch it if you didn't watch it. I'm sorry. I don't want
I
to talk
said this.
anymore.
I said this in the previous stream. I think this is like the most consistent out of all the groups.
Yeah.
Like they're all consistently great. For me, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fair,
This is really putting me on the spot, man. This
So we
is
still
tough.
have Mike, Toby, and YK.
I think for me, then my number one would be D&D, just because of how surprised I was with this, since I've never played D&D and didn't even think that it would even be something that I would watch. But then it just surprised me of how entertaining and enjoyable it was.
Mhm.
Number 2 would be Super Mario's. Because of my son, I've seen this movie maybe like 5 times this month. He loves it, and he's even like learning how to play on the Switch, playing the Super Mario
Oh, nice.
game. So like, I've seen it so many times, so I've got Peaches in my head all month long. So that's number 2, and yeah, number 3 is Thanksgiving for me. Like I genuinely thought it was going to be like a generic movie, but it was actually surprisingly entertaining. I had a good time with it, but just because I haven't seen Evil Lux, that's why it's number 4. So yeah, that's my list.
All right. So Mike and Toby. And then we'll go to the chat because I want to know also the chat. So Mike, or
Mikey a
Toby, who
little
wants to
bit,
break the ice? But yeah, I will agree with Mike that these 4 movies are. This is actually, I think, from all the groups, because you have groups that you know that they have some really heavy hitters. Here I'm not gonna say they're not heavy hitters, but I think they're like great movies, not maybe like Oppenheimer, Holdovers that are like in the spotlight, let's say like that. But it's actually like the 4 of them actually really have a lot of things great that they do. That it's kind of you're right. It's well balanced, and it's kind of sucks that in the same group. But
yeah.
Or maybe
I
you
think
guys want to
for-
go to the chat, maybe to give you some time to think. I don't know.
I already know. So
Okay, go ahead, Toby. Then go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll let Mike think a bit. Again, so yeah, my number 3 is going to, like I said, Dungeons and Dragons. While I liked it, the other 2 is better. My number 2 is going for Super Mario, 100%. I grew up playing the games, so it's kind of nostalgic for me, and just seeing everything unfold, it was just I was beginning to tear up in the cinema, definitely. I'm not, but yeah, my number 1 is actually Thanksgiving, because even though it's generic, yes,
Oh, nice.
I mean, some like cheesy generic horror movie can work, and this just used every horror trope that ever exists and just embraces it so much, and I absolutely love it.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
So what about you, Mike?
This is gonna hurt a lot, but number 3. Okay, basically copy paste what Toby said. Hang on 1 second.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What did he say?
He said the
The
copy
copy
paste.
is what Toby said.
Yeah, copy
Okay,
paste. So Dungeons and Dragons is my number 3. I loved it. I've only played like 1 campaign of D&D, but it
Right.
was such a fun time seeing it in the theaters. Saw it with my grandpa, and he loved it. So even though I'm pretty sure he's never played D&D, which is actually kind of funny, but yeah, so that was fun. And then Mario Bros. Number 2. It's such a nostalgia blast. I mean, it's got aspects of like pretty much every single Mario game, and I've seen it so many times. And then number 1 is Thanksgiving. Yes, like Toby said, it's basically just like the most basic horror tropes, but me and my grandpa have a very like fun like relationship with the movie, because my grandpa thinks it's probably like his favorite slasher of all time, and he was like one of the guys to go see all of the Friday the 13th movies when they came out. So like, that's it's something interesting to hear from a guy like that. But yeah, I think the killer, honestly, what they did with him is actually kind of cool. Not to spoil anything, because I don't remember who said it, but they haven't seen it. Was it Kenny that you said
Yeah,
that you haven't seen it? Okay, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think the killer's motivation was really, really cool. The John Carver concept is pretty neat as well. And yeah, it's basically like Scream. I still know what you did last summer, yada, yada, yada. I don't care. It's a blast. I've seen it, I want to say 3 times, and this was the first movie I ever saw in the theaters twice, technically, even though I got kicked out like 20 minutes in, but whatever.
What were you doing?
Well, I wasn't doing anything. It's just nobody bought tickets, and I snuck in because I was bored shitless by Napoleon. So,
Okay.
Oh my god, you made a good choice.
Oh, by the way, be careful of that fake trailer.
oh
I'm
yeah,
not gonna say
Oh
anything
yeah!
about
Oh my
it.
god! Yeah, that
Jason
big
is
trailer.
taking notes.
So me and Toby and our podcast, like I didn't know about that trailer, so Toby shows it to me. But there was so much nudity and so many things that for sure YouTube won't allow you. So poor Toby's like, "Yo, I have to cut everything. I have to blur everything." Yo, that took me by surprise. All right,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna tell you, like, I have a little bit of. I didn't count, but it's looking pretty tight. So let's go watch the comments, and with that, I'll have an idea which one. I think this will be defined just by some little points, honestly.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I was just watching just like that. I know Dave and I believe Zach voted for Evil Lurks. Zach Milne for. So yeah, my ranking is When Evil Lurks, Dungeons and Dragon, Thanksgiving, and Super Mario Bros. Yeah, Dave, When Evil Lurks again, Thanksgiving. Oh, nice, Super Mario Bros. And last D&D.
and
I saw GM Light on the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up, GM Light? How are you doing, man?
Yeah,
what's up, Griffin?
Oh yeah, it's Griffin, his name. Mario is the confirmation that video game movies are now taken seriously and shift all video game companies to produce more movies to understand the video game world. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah.
But you know, one thing I talk about video games is like, let's never forget what Netflix did for video games first, because like everybody's talking about like what like Super Mario, and it's true, like Super Mario did something great, but Netflix started with Castlevania. They started to push really like some maybe lesser IPs video games that they really did something great, and then you have Sonic, which people may like it or may not, but it kind of did approach that we could do like 3D live action films based on video games, and it could work. I know that first trailer didn't work really, but at least when they say
Yeah.
actually that was the best choice they made. Like release that trashy trailer, people didn't like it. Okay, let's go. And actually, people fell in love now with Sonic, and yeah, and of course Mario. I think it came, and now it's like you can have an adaptation of video game. And what was the Last of Us? I believe Last of Us as well.
Yeah, Last of Us.
There was the other
Gran
video
Turismo.
game show that they put out, the animated show. No, that Netflix put out. It's great.
Cyberpunk.
No, I'll look at it.
Because I remember
It's the one
Castlevania.
with Trixie and the girl, and they're doing the thing. I'm not explaining anything well.
Begins with H, right?
Uh,
Hotel thing. I can't
no,
remember what's
not
the
hotel.
real name. Wait, let me.
I'll look it up while you guys continue.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to the comments. So yeah.
Arcane.
Oh,
Yeah,
Arcane,
Arcane,
yeah,
it's coming this year,
Arcane.
season 2. Yeah, Arcane. Yeah,
Yeah, Arcane is great.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, yeah, Netflix really like I can't with the song. Yeah, they
fire. That was fire.
yeah, that was fire though. I like it.
Yeah, I play it.
So Zach says D&D is underrated. GM Light says I've heard nothing but good things about both When Evil Lurks and D&D, but never see them. Thanksgiving and Mario are awesome though. I agree with Toby. I like how much of a throwback slasher it was. I enjoy Hostel more, and I like Eli Roth grittier stuff better, but this was still great. Talking about Thanksgiving and oh yeah, true. There's also Tekken. Vialva said Tekken. They did Tekken Bloodlines too.
Did they? Is that
Yeah, it was a Netflix too. It's a like a small show of Tekken as well. So yeah, and people did seem to like it. So there you go. We have some great things of Netflix as well.
I've only played a little bit of Tekken, but I might have to play that. That sounds interesting. Or I might have to watch it.
Wait, speaking of like that
Is that
kind of
music
style,
coming from? Where's that music coming from?
That's
Like a background, no copyright music.
background music.
Oh, okay. My bad. I was like,
Me too. At first, I was like,
Turn it
wait,
off.
what's music? No, it's fine. It's fine.
Fucks though. Holy shit.
Yeah, but Mortal Kombat. What was I going to say?
Yeah, so that was for me. Mortal Kombat, like we had some really terrible video game adaptation, but the only one that was always kind of solid for me, at least, is Mortal Kombat, the original one, not the sequel, and not the one that we had later.
What?
2020. I don't know. I tried, man. No, wait. I'm not saying it's better than Annihilation. That's for sure. Granted, way better. But it's just I don't know. The original has something that the new one doesn't have. I don't know.
I thought that the movie, the newer one, kicked so much ass. Like holy crap!
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum. I couldn't stand that movie.
You know my problem, and with all due respect, I love the actor, but my problem was the main actor.
Use a Mortal Kombat character for your Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah,
That is true.
like I don't want to disrespect Lewis Tan. He's actually a good martial arts and everything. It's just like why put a random guy who nobody cares in the Mortal Kombat? Like it's like it's a franchise that you have so many characters. Why you put a random guy there? And like he couldn't carry that movie. For me, it was a bit annoying there. I'm like
Everything with Scorpion was great though.
Yeah,
and Sub-Zero.
So I think
the very first Mortal Kombat movie is great. The second one, Annihilation, is underrated actually, and I'm tired of people hating on it because
they killed Johnny Cage in like the first 5 seconds.
That was a dumb decision. That's number one. I agree. However, it also has Motaro in it, who looked awesome, and you had Jax, and then you had the fight with Cyrax. Like all that Sector, all that stuff was dope. And then you had the two Sub-Zeros, and then oh my god,
that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, I will give you.
And then when he was fighting, Sub-Zero and Scorpion were fighting, and the second time after the other Sub-Zero left, and he was like, "Yay!" It was like, it was super dope. You made the bridge out of ice, went over. So I need you guys to stop hating on Mortal Kombat Annihilation. And Sindel was there. They turned into dragons, which I saw.
Oh,
recently.
but what?
It looks horrible, but that's neither here nor there.
What?
Everything you just said is exactly why I don't like that movie. oh my god.
All right.
It's so all over the place.
All right, guys. So I counted the points, and actually, I'm so surprised. So you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
In fourth place, we actually have a tie between Thanksgiving and When Evil Lurks. So both of them are not there anymore.
What?
Number 2, D&D, and number 1 is Mario with 15 points. Mario. Coming second, 13 points. D&D, and 11 points When Evil Lurks and Thanksgiving. Incredible.
I feel like nobody voted for Mario for number 1. Is that correct?
Nobody voted for number 1, but a lot of people voted for number 2, like me, Mike.
Okay.
That's 9 points. I forgot about that. So Mario, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Toby voted. Toby was your second. Kenny, was it your second? Yeah, you said second again, right?
Mario, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Me was my second. YK was his second, and Mike was his second as well. So Mario escalated there, escalated. So Mario number 1 and D&D number 2, and unfortunately, When Evil Lurks and Thanksgiving are out. Are you guys happy with that?
Not at all, bro. Thanksgiving is my shit.
But this was tight, man. This was tight.
Yeah, I'm still happy that the other two made it on though, because those are bangers. I mean, all 4 of them are bangers. So
I'm a bit surprised on it. But honestly, to be honest, I was really hesitating who would pass here. So I'm actually everything is a surprise for me to this group. You're hating on horror. It is true. Both of them got sacked. The 2 horrors. Yo, Zach, I voted number 1, Evil Lurks. and also the fans. So the fans, Evil Lurk won. So, but yeah, it wasn't enough, unfortunately.
Is it too late to change my vote? No, just kidding.
All right, so that was Group B. So now let's go with Group C. What do we got in Group C? What do we got in Group C?
There you go.
All right, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, Megan, Wonka, and The Hunger Games.
No, it's not. Yikes.
Actually, this is pretty easy for me.
Oh man.
All right, you want to go? You want to start first, Mike? Then.
Yeah. So should I just give all four then, or
If you want, yeah.
all right? Number 4 easily is Megan for me. I think it's a fine movie. I just think that the very beginning of it's very boring, and for a horror movie that with this concept, I don't think should be rated PG-13. But I mean, for its audience, I guess it worked because it made a lot of money. So yeah. Number 3, I'm going Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I know it's gonna break Toby's heart, but yeah, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was a good time. I just think that the third act like hinders the movie a lot. And also, what the hell was with freaking Rachel Zegler taking Best Action Star of the Year over Keanu and
Yeah,
Tom
that was
Cruise?
weird. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
What the hell?
I feel like, yeah, I don't know if you guys watch sports. There's this thing called a Nickelodeon Award when the NFL players play a playoff game on Nickelodeon, and they always give the award to the losing quarterback, which is usually the quarterback of the Cowboys. And it's not supposed to go to the loser; it's supposed to go to the winner. And I feel like that was that situation. Like people didn't take it seriously, so they just voted for anything.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Number 2 for me is Wonka. I think this movie is pure magic, pure imagination. Yeah, it's fantastic. I loved it. And then number 1, Mission Impossible. I'm a diehard Mission Impossible fan. Fallout is like my favorite blockbuster ever. So seeing this one in the theaters was a total blast. I had never seen a Mission Impossible movie in theaters, and I wish I had seen it in IMAX, but oh well. I still saw it in Cinemark XD or whatever that I think that's called. Could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, it was a fantastic experience. I've seen it, I think, 3 times now, and it's still such a blast. Showed it to one of my friends who had never seen a Mission Impossible movie, and he fucking loved it too. So
nice. That's great, man. All right, so me number 4, Wonka, just because I didn't watch Wonka yet. I didn't have the chance to watch it, unfortunately.
Sure.
And the 3 others, I'm really hesitating. Did you guys have your clear 4, or your at least your 4th at least?
My 4th is Megan, for sure.
Okay.
It's cool. It's enjoyable. It's just not great. To me, I'm kind of tired of the inanimate object haunting people thing. We had like Megan, and I just saw Imaginary. I'm just like, okay, we're just doing more stuff, animals and dolls and stuff.
Imaginary also from the people who made Megan?
No, it's not from the same people. It's just
okay.
Are they both Blumhouse?
Yeah, Blumhouse, both Blumhouse.
Oh yeah, then they are from the same people.
Then they want to recycle stuff.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm done with that. But Megan was solid. It was solid. It was better than Imaginary, I tell you that much.
Oh yeah, it's also better than Night Swim because the same kind of thing. It's just an inanimate object that's haunted.
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
Yeah,
That's just
doing
stupid. Sorry. Hey, just the concept of the haunted pool.
I didn't hate it because of the lore behind it, but it also didn't love it because of the execution. But that's a whole nother. So number 4 for me is Megan. The rest of it is just too difficult, to be honest.
Honestly, it is difficult. Yeah.
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was a movie I was not expecting to like at all.
Me too. Like, oh my god,
It
really
was great. It was so great. I watched the previous trilogy again.
Wow.
Or quadrilogy, actually. So I'm going to go with. Oh, man. This is really difficult. So I'm going to go with.
Do you need some time
Games.
to someone else then? If you need some time to think about it.
I got it. I'm going to go with Mission Impossible at number 3. I'm going to go with, although I love that movie, I'm also going to go with. I'm sorry. Hunger Games is going to be number 3. Wonka's going to be number 2. No, Wonka's going to be number 1. Mission Impossible is going to be number 2.
Right.
Wonka is phenomenal.
Wait, Mission Impossible number 2?
Yeah, Mission Impossible is number 2. Mission Impossible was great. All 3 of those are phenomenal. So this is a really hard group. But yeah, Mission Impossible was awesome. Wonka, like I literally just out of nowhere listened to World of Pure Imagination the other day because Timothy Chalamet kills that.
Oh yeah.
That scene, I won't spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but that scene with the reuniting and then him singing that song, the tears were there. So the tears are flowing. So yeah, that's my ranking.
All right. YK, do you have yours?
Yeah, so number 4 is Hunger Games. I've not seen any Hunger Games movie ever. Number 3 is Megan, and I honestly enjoy Megan, and it's one of the better horror, like not possession, but anime. Like she actually moves. That's what I really enjoy, because all the other ones, it's like they look straight and then they cut and then they cut back and it's looking the other way. That's really to me.
Yeah.
But the thing that held it back was the rating. Like having it as like not doing a rated R, I feel like was a mistake.
Yeah.
Even
with the unrated version or whatever, they literally added nothing. So
it was just it disappointed me with that. But so that's why it's number 3. Wonka is number 2. I was so surprised at how much I enjoyed Wonka, and I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of musicals, but I was not mad that every 5 minutes there was a song coming on. Like I was loving the songs, I was enjoying performances, and even Timothée Chalamet's, like he is killing it so far with Dune Part 2 and Wonka. Like he really is surprising me with his performance. And then Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning number 1. I hated that it came out within like the Oppenheimer like release dates, because I feel like he should have done better. But Tom Cruise just killing it. Even like the new character, like Haley, I forget her name. Haley Atwell and Pom, I cannot pronounce her last name. Those 2 performances really surprised me. So that's my list.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, I have mine now. So Wonka last because I didn't watch it. My number 3 will be Hunger Games. It's a movie that honestly, if the third act would have been as great as the first and second, this for me easily would have been my number 1, because I feel like the third act, it's like, first of all, it gets so long. I'm like, whoa, this is getting way too long. And I don't know, it's just I understand the premise of why doing that third act, and it was like on paper that was amazing, but it's like the execution, like it kind of went a bit too long. And but I still loved it how they ended the movie and everything. I'm like, oh, this is great, because like this is how you make a prequel, like if you want a sequel, you have material to do it, and if you don't want to do it, well, that's fine too, because it didn't affect nothing of what happened in the original story. So that's like that's amazing how you do this, and there's a lot of companies that for some reason they don't know how to make prequels seriously. So that's why I'm like, okay, this is very good. Tom Blythe was good. Honestly, I really enjoyed the
Tom Blythe was great.
Tom Blythe was great. Like him and Viola Davis were the 2 standing out for me. Like, whoa. Viola Davis, wow, she was amazing, man.
She was amazing.
She was, oh my god, like she was menacing, amazing. So everybody really did a great work. But for me, my 3 standouts were Tom Blythe, Viola Davis, and Peter Dinklage. I really loved him.
He was great too. Yeah,
it was great. And then Rachel Zegler was nice. I don't think she was like for action star of the year, but she was great.
Because what action? Her whole thing was, I don't do action.
Yeah, that's weirdest thing. Like she was, what I remember, at least. So sorry, Chad, correct me on if I'm wrong, but what I remember, she was mostly running, like most of the time, like or hiding. So that's I don't remember if she fought.
Oh yeah, her whole thing was avoiding conflict. Like that was her whole thing.
Wait, what action?
And then there comes Tom Cruise jumping off a literal mountain in Norway.
Yeah, in
off
Norway.
A motorcycle.
How could you disrespect Toby Scunch, man? You're in Norway, for freak's sake.
And freaking John Wick falling downstairs and flying out windows, shooting people with a fire breath or dragon's breath shotgun.
And hit by a car.
And get hit by a car. Yeah.
Several.
Several cars.
More than once, definitely. Every second, just.
Yeah, and have a horse shootout right at the opening scene of the movie. Like that.
True.
Yep.
I rewatched that movie on my projector and it was amazing.
Yeah. I agree with you listening about the third act of Hunger Games. It should have ended after the games, and what was after that should have been saved for the next movie if there's going to be a next movie.
Yeah. That's why I was like, the third act kind of played against the movie, because first and second act, for me, it's like, it was really going to be my second, or at least from this group, probably my first or second, but that kind of holds it over. For me, my number two, it's Megan. I never. First of all, Megan came in January, so the fact that we're still remembering that movie until today, it's like kind of crazy. Like
Mhm.
because usually January it's the garbage month. With all due respect, I don't want to be, but
It was this year.
yeah, yeah. But it was proven like for many years, and Megan kind of broke that last year. So,
Yeah.
but I really love the psychological aspect of this movie. I think like for once, I'm like, whoa, the script was actually really nice. It's just well. I was mostly for me it was just like this doesn't seem like a horror movie, and that's what they market this movie, and that's where I'm like, for a horror movie it's not that great. For a psychological thriller movie it's amazing. So that's why I'm like, yeah, be careful with the horror stuff, because yeah, you like when it's a horror movie you expect like some horror theme elements, like some horror tropes, let's say, like that, but this I didn't really get that really. So yeah, for me, like it was a very, very pleasant surprise movie, especially for all the psychological aspect with the kid, with the was it her aunt, I believe.
Hmm.
Character. So yeah, all of that was really great, and yeah, I did like the Megan doll. She was kind of creepy, especially like in the forest where with that kid. I'm like, bro,
Oh yeah, that was
yeah,
good.
that I didn't expect. I'm like, whoa, that was really something. Like, whoa.
Did that
And
kid die? I don't remember. I know he ended up in front of a truck. I don't remember if it hit him.
he did die, bro. Like I'm like, kill a teenager here, which that's
Yeah.
kind of unusual, like for horror movies to kill kids. So that's why I was like, okay. And yeah, for sure, my number one is Mission Impossible. Like, I mean, look, I won't lie about Mission Impossible. I don't think it's my favorite movie of the Mission Impossibles. I did feel it was a bit long. Haley Atwell's character was sometimes kind of questionable. Like during the script, I was kind of questioning, like they're doing everything for like kind of a stranger. She kind of backstab you guys. Anyway, that was kind of some nitpicking there, but it was still a fantastic movie for everything else, like the action. Tom Cruise is really, again, he's kicking. Like it was just great. You know, like this is a fun movie to go watch, and I'm actually really excited for part two. I want to see like what's coming next. So that's what a movie has to do to you, like entertain you and also get you hyped for the next one. So that's, yeah, for me, Mission Impossible easy my number one. And now Toby.
Yes. Oh God. That's a great question. Many people probably believe that I'm going to put maybe Megan at number 4, but no.
All right,
Hunger
good.
Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. At
Damn.
number 4 for me.
Okay. All right.
Um, I loved it. Of course, I think it's the best of the whole trilogy, whatever many movies there are now. It's just not as good as the other ones, or at least like I had a better time with the other movies. Yes. And my number 3 is going to Megan. I absolutely loved it. And yeah, like you were talking about, it came out in January. That was just surprising.
Mhm.
And yeah, just really liked it. Now it's number 2 and 1. Oh God.
I really have to go watch Wonka. Like seriously, I see
Yeah.
that other people really love this movie.
Wonka's great.
Yeah.
I would say Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 at number 2,
Okay.
and Wonka for number 1.
All right.
Fair.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah. All right. So let's go check quickly the chat, and with that, I can finally know who's gonna pass. So let's see. All right. So Zach said this group goes hard. My order is Wonka, so Wonka number 1. Hunger Games, Mission Impossible 7. Oh, number 3. Okay, and Megan number last one. This is so true. Megan had a great marketing team banking on TikTok and cutscenes.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's true. The marketing of Megan is insane. Like I think that's why the movie really holds up until today. Like you remember Megan.
Mhm.
Yeah. All the
TikTok, it
It
is
was
so-
the first movie I saw in 2023.
Me too. Yeah. Like I was. You see, like for Megan, I went immediately to go watch it. Like immediately, like the first week, I'm like, oh, I have to watch it. It looks very good, and people were saying it's so good. I don't know, like, but it has like 93% of Rotten Tomatoes though. So
I don't know about that, but I
Yeah.
don't agree with that. But it's a good movie. It's a solid movie.
I think a lot of people just went because nobody was expecting her to dance.
yeah,
When that trailer came out and
Sure.
that sequence
Yeah,
of her dancing, nobody saw that coming. So I think that's what really like elevated and why a lot of most like probably younger people went to watch it because of that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I don't know. The Obi Thorian Alliance. What's up? Welcome to the chat, man.
What's up?
Good morning from Australia. Oh wow! Hope everyone is doing great. Well, thank you so much for being here, man. Shout outs to Australia, man. Thank you so much for watching us, man.
I'm actually going to be on a stream with them tomorrow night, talking about the top 20 movies between 2003 and 2023.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Hey.
what time, by the way?
I don't remember.
All right.
I believe it's at like 9 p.m. ish. But yeah, I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out.
All right, man. All right. So Vialva says for him, Mission Impossible to take the first one. Hunger Games, Wonka and Megan. Zach says Doll, Pool, and Teddy Bear. Yeah, that's literally. Yeah, that's literally
100%.
trilogy. You have the trilogy there. I love Rachel Zegler in that movie. Yeah, she was really nice. Megan is
good.
fun.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah.
Horror doesn't always mean scary. It could be horrific situation. Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I agree. Yeah.
That
So
is so true.
what I was saying earlier, it's just like so that's why for me, like the best movies of horror, let's say like that I really enjoy. It's really like when it's thriller and suspense, because that's where I really feel like this horrific situation. When it's just horror, I kind of in my head, it's like it has to be like Thanksgiving. Like there's brutal kills, like you see blood immediately, stuff like that. Maybe it's just a bad concept of myself, probably, yeah. But you're right on that, and that's why like I really enjoyed Megan, because they're like I said, that scene where they were on the the forest where she's with that kid. That was like for the whole moment I was kind of scared. Well, what's going on?
That was really intense. Yeah.
Yeah, it was extremely intense. The music, like just being there, like it was extremely intense, and they really pulled it off, and that was really scary for me, So that's why it's just like, yeah, for a horror movie, that's where the PG-13 comes, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of weird that you have a PG-13 movie, like, and it could have been great, And honestly, for me, like, to be honest, like the PG-13 didn't even add something. Like this movie didn't even need blood. It was just great at like how it was. So
Yes.
that's why like putting the blood and everything, it's like, okay, this would have been more of a horror movie, but I didn't feel it needed that. But it's just like I feel like they didn't know what they wanted to do. Should we target more audience, so let's put PG-13, or should we just target our audience that we like from I don't know, people that come to see Blumhouse movies? So that's where I was a bit, I don't know, that was kind of weird. Like I feel like they didn't know what they wanted to target, so they tried to target everyone.
I think it's more that the TikTok kids they saw the TikTok kids like, okay, saying all this stuff like how this looks good, and then like on second thoughts, let's just make this so everyone can see it.
probably,
I think it's more of the TikTok kids that wanted the
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. I just found on Threads there was a new shot of Chris Hemsworth in Furiosa that was dropped by Empire magazine.
What?
Oh, there we go.
Oh my
I cannot
God.
wait for this movie.
Yo, that
Nice.
was great.
Yeah. I cannot wait for that movie.
It comes when? June, I believe? June, May?
I think it's like end of May here in the US. I don't know about Canada or Norway.
I think it's May, yeah.
Yeah, for us, I think it would be. Yeah, I'm actually excited for that, man.
It looks so good. I've been waiting for a second trailer for so long.
Yeah, and when I went to watch Dune, it was my first time watching the trailer for Furiosa. I was like, "Ooh, this looks great!" So I'm actually excited for that. Oh yeah, thank you, Zach. Yes, Mission Impossible 7 plot is a bit messy. The action holds it up. I kind of go with that. I kind of felt that.
I thought it was interesting that the MacGuffin that they were going after, nobody knew what it opened and what it does.
Yeah,
But it was the first time I was like, wait, so you guys are going after this thing that no one knows what
Well,
it actually
okay, they're trying to stop. They're trying to stop the AI from getting it. That's the main gist that I got from it.
Yeah.
I didn't really care that they didn't know what it was. It's just they didn't need to know. They just knew that it was going to do something that wasn't great, so they were trying to stop the AI from getting to it. So I think that that's probably going to be figured out in part 2 or whatever they decide.
More than likely.
But yeah.
Nah, I didn't think it was bad. I just thought it was interesting. Like the AI is going to get it. What's it do? I don't know, man.
Yeah, that is actually true. But I do kind of like that they have no clue what it does. It's just like,
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, that was weird.
it'll be weird though if they do like a gag or something like that. By the end, they just like figure out that it just like unlocks like a I don't know, like a skull head or something like that. Does like jack shit.
Crystal Skull.
Imagine.
What could it possibly do that any other MacGuffin key wouldn't do? It opens up the weapons. Well, they all open up the weapons. Like what?
Yeah.
What
That is true.
Yeah, that's
Little
true.
do you know, it's a doll.
They do crossover
Yeah.
with Megan. Nice.
Megan, yeah.
Nice.
Or Annabelle.
Yo, I would love to see that crossover, Annabelle and Megan.
Yeah, Mission Impossible and the
yeah.
Conjuring franchise would be dope.
Mission Impossible. No, but actually, wait. With I think it was with you, right, Toby? I said Tom Cruise should do a movie with Nolan because
Yeah,
Nolan loves practical thing, and Tom Cruise loved to be his own stunt. I'm like that combination. I mean,
Yeah.
why they
But
never?
Cruise isn't like Cruise. I think it gets lost that he's actually a phenomenal actor.
Mhm.
Right? So I think him pairing with Nolan will be like, hey, you remember this guy? He can't just do action. This dude can act like for real.
Yeah.
For real. So
And if
I
you
would
need
love
proof,
that.
watch Eyes Wide Shut.
I have not seen that actually.
Bizarre movie, but it's amazing. It's
I've
actually a
never heard of
Christmas
it.
movie too, believe it or not.
All right, so let's go for the other one. So we have the Cosmic Podcast. How are you doing, man?
Hey, Jono.
Wonka Street, for real. Yes. How are you doing, man? How's your baby, man? How's it going?
The Cosmic Baby.
Yeah, the Cosmic Baby. Daniel Mena, great stream. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. The Cosmic brought. Oh my God, this is so bad. I don't even know. I'm nominated Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania for Best Horror Movie of 2023. It managed to scare me away from the MCU for the rest of the year.
That is freaking hilarious.
Damn, that shouldn't be freaking
True.
scaring you away from Guardians 3 though, because that movie's amazing.
That
Oh,
was
Guardians,
amazing.
it's excellent.
So, fun fact once again. So, Cocaine Bear is here. Well, Ant-Man and the Wasp is also in this tournament. And actually, Ant-Man and the Wasp, for some reason, it topped the best movie of February, the most voted movie of February. I'm like, what? And I was just like, wait, I don't know. Are people trolling my polls or what? I'm like, okay. I mean, it's people's opinion, but I was really surprised, especially out of all the negativity of that movie. I'm like, I never even thought it would be here. So, yeah. So.
All right.
It's crazy, yeah? It's crazy, yeah? All right, so I'm going to go quickly to the other one. I think we have the Dave Show. He said he even tried to do the Meganas. Yeah, he did. He did send that. If you didn't watch that, that's actually pretty funny. Then we have Frankie the Beaster. How are you doing, man? Hi. One day we need to collab too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I would love that. I'm mostly on Instagram lately. So yeah, if you have Instagram, hit me up, man, and we can do something. Not everyone hates Ant-Man 3. No, yeah, I know. I didn't hate Ant-Man 3.
I actually don't hate it either. I just over time it just got worse.
Yeah,
It's
but it's just
underrated,
like, the negativity was so loud. Probably now I know it was so loud that I really thought like I was probably one of the only ones that loved Ant-Man 3. So like I know me and DJ and probably Zach too. We love Eternals. Oh yeah, Toby, you love Eternals too, right? So yeah, I know we love Eternals, and I know it's not. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
This side is the good side, and the other side is not that good. Nah,
I'm sorry, y'all.
So I thought it was even worse than that. I thought like Ant-Man was going to be even. It's like 1 out of 20 people would love that movie, but apparently not. Apparently it's a bit more adjusted than I thought. So yeah, well that was a funny thing.
Eternals is only a film that exists.
All right, so
Yeah.
now I seen the fans. So the fans, Wonka won, and Mission Impossible got 3 points. So yeah, so Mission Impossible gets number 1 for sure. I mean, there's a lot of I see only fives. So we have what 15, 18. Okay, so 24 points for Mission Impossible,
Hell yeah.
5 for Megan, 3 for Hunger Games, and we have 21 for Wonka. So actually, that was a bit tight. Yeah, Mission Impossible 24, Wonka 21, third place Megan, and fourth Hunger Games. So are you guys mad about that, or that was logic?
No, not mad at it.
I largely agree with that.
I do believe that Hunger Games is leaps and bounds better than Megan, but also it's okay because the two that won should have won did win. So
Yeah.
I'm with that.
All right. So now let's go with Group D. Oh yeah, Group D, the
Oh yeah,
Barbiezilla, Group D. What was the other one? Oh yeah, Wonka.
This is kind of clear number 1 for me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
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 Same.
All right, so this one I'm
This
gonna
is
go
probably the easiest one for me.
pretty clear. All right, so for me it's pretty clear. For me, number 4, I never watched Skin and Marink, unfortunately.
Same.
People have been telling me it's amazing, except this guy here who told me it's the worst movie he saw in his life. All right, like there's 68% of people that they think it's amazing, even over Megan. So that was crazy. But yeah, for me, I didn't watch that, so yeah, it's 0. Number 3 for me, Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle, I think, unfortunately, is in a group that it's way too tough because it's actually a really nice movie. It came out in the decline of the old DCEU, unfortunately, but it's really a nice movie. It's really charming. I didn't expect this. I know Kenny is looking at me weirdly, but yeah, no, for me it was nice. For me, I really enjoyed Blue Beetle. I would have put it number 2, but there's a clear number 2 for me, and that's Barbie. I think Barbie, what that movie did is what impressed me so much that I can't. Yeah, for me, I remember so much Barbie. So yeah, Barbie for me would be number 2, but my number 1 that I never expected, like I didn't see this coming. It was Godzilla -1. What a beautiful movie! For me, this would be one of my contenders to win this freaking tournament. So yeah, Godzilla -1. So that's my ranking. What about you guys?
I can go. Skinamarink, I did not see, so it's my number 4. Barbie's my number 3. Blue Beetle, I thought was fantastic. It's not the greatest movie in the world. It's not the greatest of the superhero genre, but I thought that it was really endearing, really engaging. I mean, the suit was incredible. So yeah, and all of it, even like the family dynamic that I saw during the trailers that I thought would annoy me, did not annoy me whatsoever. Specifically speaking of like Abuela like firing the Gatling gun, I was like, okay, we're doing a lot here. But in the movie, in the context of the film, that was actually pretty cool. And Godzilla -1 is amazing. It is the best Godzilla movie I've ever seen, and I do like Godzilla movies a lot. This movie, if this movie wins the whole tournament, I'll be happy. Like this movie is fan-freaking-tastic. So Godzilla -1, Blue Beetle, Barbie, Skinamarink. That's my 4.
All right.
Okay. My number 4, actually, I'll just say it. The order that they're listed on the screen, so from top to bottom is how I have it. It's like the exact order. But, yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
Skinamarink, I am actually very much in the middle on it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. I kind of want to rewatch it in like a better scenario because like I saw it in the middle of the day and I thought it was fine. I think that there's some really cool theories about it that kind of make the movie a little bit better. But
Look at Toby.
I think it's just very middle of the road. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. And then number 3, Blue Beetle. I think it's a really fun movie. And like Kenny said, the family aspect was really, really cool. It was that was like the best part of it for sure.
Yeah.
And what Zach said down there, Abuela is the goat. Agreed. But yeah, Barbie, it was a fun time. I saw it in the theaters with my mom. She loved it, and I said, "Yeah, it's a really good movie." I've seen it, I think, 3 times now, and the only thing that bugs me is the fact that they had America Ferrera just like speech what the lesson of the movie was about, and it's just like, why is this in the movie? But whatever. I mean, it was still good. I still really enjoyed Barbie, so that's why it's my number 2. And then, without a doubt, number 1, Godzilla. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. All right. Toby. Number 1, Skinamarink.
You're muted, bud.
You're muted. You're muted, Toby.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that was Toby saying number 1 Skinner. I was like, wait.
He's like, yeah.
no.
I was just lying to you. Skinamarink is the best movie. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I love it. My favorite movie of all time. Okay,
Yeah.
but my number 4, obvious skin in my rank. What did I even watch?
Oh,
What was that? Okay, so I can sum up the whole movie almost. Blurry images and random things happening sometimes in the movie for
Sometimes.
2 hours.
sometimes.
That's the whole movie. Why do I have to? Okay, never mind. I won't get heated. All right.
Right.
Blue Beetle as my number. No, wait. No, Barbie as my number 3.
Okay.
Blue Beetle and number 2. Then of course Godzilla -1 because, yeah, just
Good.
it's the masterpiece almost.
All right. YK, what's your ranking?
I think number 4, Skinamarink. Never seen it.
Good.
Number 3. Number 3, I'll do Barbie at number 3.
Okay.
I enjoyed the movie. It is a great movie. Third act does get a bit preachy at times, but
Okay.
like it's an enjoyable movie. Blue Beetle number 2. Guardians of the Galaxy was the number 1 movie in terms of like DC Marvel, and then Blue Beetle for me was number 2. Doesn't break any new grounds, but the family dynamic, the suit looks amazing, and I really do hope that he does appear in like James Gunn's DC like universe. So yeah, Blue Beetle number 2, and then Godzilla -1. I've never had or never recorded a movie review where I was smiling from ear to ear from the minute I recorded to the minute it finished. I was just so happy with this movie that I just couldn't stop smiling just talking about it. So Godzilla -1.
Okay. All right, man. All right, so we all have our votes. So now it's time for chat to see what the chat votes. And and with that, we're gonna know who's number 1, who's number 2, and who are the 2 that don't pass. I'm trying just to catch up the. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I love Eternals. Thank you. Yes. Hunger Games disrespect. I actually agree. Hunger Games is shit, but I agree with Kenny. The 2 that had to pass did pass. So
Yo.
how you say this?
Sim
Sim. How are you doing, man? Thank you for being in the chat.
Wrong account there.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry.
Wait, what? Wrong
I thought my
account.
mom was talking to
Yeah,
me.
it was on the wrong
Okay,
account.
there we go.
And that's one of my good friends.
All right. So you said Barbie number 1, right? Yeah.
Barbie number 1. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
The Dave Show said Godzilla -1 for him. So Godzilla, Barbie, Blue Beetle, and Skinamarink since I didn't see it. All right. Frankie the Beastmaker says Blue Beetle. All right, Blue Beetle. Nice. Right. So let's go now. All right. So for Zach, it's my order is Barbie, Godzilla, Skinamarink, and Blue Beetle. All right.
No, that was not that. Whoops. Okay.
Oh, sorry. -1 clears all these. 10,000%. Okay, the Cosmic Broadcast.
Yeah.
Agreed, for sure.
100%.
By the way, I just subscribed to you, Cosmic Broadcast. Apparently, I did.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, guys, for those who you are coming, don't forget to subscribe first of all to these amazing gentlemen here because they're amazing content creators. But also the ones from the chat are our friends. They're really good content creators as well. So be sure to check their channel. If you like their content, be sure to subscribe and watch what they do weekly because they really have some great content. And Cosmic Broadcast is one of them. He's really good. Also, Zach.
Best editor in the game by far.
Oh yeah, I need some teaching about that.
Yeah. Honestly, if you're listening to this, Jonah, you could definitely do a video about teaching how to edit. I swear, because that guy, wow, his editing, Kenny has a really nice editing process with Zach, but damn, Cosmic Broadcast, that guy, I'm like, whoa, honestly, you watch one of his videos, when I first discovered him, I thought he has 10,000 subs or something like that. I'm like, wait, what? So it was crazy. So yeah, Vielva said Blue Beetle as well. Blue Beetle, Barbie, Godzilla, and Skinamarink. Sorry, it's kind of skip one comment. He said Oppenheimer, Barbie have a great marketing team. Yeah, that team was fantastic. Barbenheimer was the thing of our century right now. Seriously. Abuela saying now we can try. Now we can cry scene. Yeah,
that was great.
That was amazing. Yeah, he's right. Latin pride. Yes, that's true. Abuela is goat. Skinamarink. So for Toby, Skinamarink in the dark, headphones and no distraction. Probably must be.
What about now? No. I don't dare to rewatch that movie again.
If I still had my Xbox, I would probably do that. I would get the Blu-ray, probably plug it in, plug my headphones into the controller, and then watch it that way. But for some reason, the audio does not come through very clearly with movies, which is annoying. But whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So Zach says Godzilla -1 is my number 13 for 2023. All right. Blue Beetle action is underrated. Yes, it is. Yeah.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's really good. Really good action scenes. Cosmic Broadcast said, noted, I'll add it to my draft for videos ideas. Yes, thanks, y'all.
Yeah,
because actually, I think it was, I don't remember. Yeah, it was the Comic Broadcast who actually suggested the idea to do me and DJ, fantastic DJ with his songs now. Oh, by the way, Godzilla -1. If you want to watch Godzilla -1 from DJ, it's gold, man. It's
great.
Gold. If you didn't watch that, guys, it's gold. But yeah, so he was the one who suggested me and DJ to collab, and we did the Eternals, defending the Eternals. So yeah, man. I'm just gonna go. All right, so actually, okay, so let me see something because, so fans, actually, we have a triple tie. We have 2 Godzilla, 2 Barbies, and 2 Blue Beetles. So so I don't know if there's someone in the chat who wants to break that. But anyway, one thing for sure, Godzilla is passing. It's perfect everywhere. So Godzilla, no problem there. So without the fans, I'm just gonna try to see what we have here. So all right. So
need a drum roll now.
All right. So I still need fans because we. All right. So the 2 that voted Godzilla. Wait, actually, I'm gonna go check what they voted because I think it was Dave. Yeah, it was Dave. So,
I voted Godzilla #1.
So Barbie and who voted Godzilla? No, from the chat. I'm sorry.
I think it was Jonah and
and
Dave.
Where is it?
So Jonah, who would you vote second? I guess Blue Beetle, but I just want to make sure who would you vote second? Blue
Worst drum roll ever.
How dare you, Zach?
Worst drum roll.
My bad. Okay, wait. Give me a second.
Yeah. All right, Jonah, come on. Blue Beetle would be for me. Okay, so Blue Beetle pass because Blue Beetle with this has 14. Okay. So Barbie doesn't pass. What?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn, this is a shocker. No, but to be honest, I don't mind that, but this is a shocker. I thought for sure Barbie and Godzilla would pass. Blue Beetle, man, underrated. Damn. All right, so Godzilla passes first with what? With 5, 10.
Majority vote.
30 points. Perfect. 30 points.
Damn. Okay.
It crushed this, but Blue Beetle passed
Woman
14,
haters, bruh.
Blue Beetle with 14 points, Barbie with 9, and Skater Rick with nothing. So yeah. Oh, no, don't say that. No, don't say that. No. Oh man. All right. Wow, I'm shocked, man. I never.
Oh,
Wow. Because Barbie's not that good.
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to incriminate myself.
No, but I mean, it is a surprise. Like for me, to be honest, like, because of the hype, it is a surprise, man. Like, honestly. So yeah, but this is what the tournament is about, guys. Surprises. Not everybody's gonna pass. I mean, the Iron Claw's not even here, so with that, you already know we're not joking here, man.
Yeah,
We're not joking here. So all right, now let's go to Group E.
Group.
What do we have next?
Let me find it. Hopefully, I think this is it. Right? Yeah.
All right, Group E: Past Lives,
All right.
Scream 6, and The Little Mermaid.
I'm going to be shocked if the two that should pass don't pass. But
We'll see.
I think I got my list here. I think I got my list.
mhm.
I don't. Wait, I'm trying to. I don't even know who I should put fourth here. God,
I do.
It's a pretty easy fourth for me.
you guys are
That's
mean.
pretty easy for me too.
I
God.
mean, the fact
Why-
that my number
oh,
4
why-
made it, but Iron Claw did not.
YK, back me up here, man. Okay, wait, just give me a second.
Oh god.
Mhm.
The worst group. Zach, what are you talking about? It's got a Best Picture nominee. It's got like
Come on, man.
best
No,
slash.
but honestly, I agree that. Remember when we were talking, we said this is the weakest group. Like honestly, this is the most boring group out of everything. This is the most boring. Like to me, yeah.
Yeah, that is actually true.
Like, I'm not gonna die if one of them is not.
Dog, how do you even know that? We didn't even say the name of the movie.
Okay. Wait, would you exchange
I don't know.
Barbie with one of these? Would you guys just raise your hand? I would.
Yeah.
I
No.
would. It's okay. It's just opinions. No worries, man.
I don't think that Barbie is as good as my top.
Wait,
two.
what am I saying? It's not opinions. It's taste. No worries.
Mm.
It's subjective. There you go.
Yeah.
Subjective.
Yeah, subjective.
Okay. All right. So who wants to start first?
I guess I can go.
All right. Just give me a second, Mikey. All right. Yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
All right, number 1 woman hater right here. My least favorite by a long shot is Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
Oh shit. Okay.
Whew. Okay, I did not hate the movie by any means, but hey, at least Zach agrees with me. Little Mermaid's the worst. At least he agrees with me. Little Mermaid's the worst. But hey, this movie, it bored the shit out of me. I don't know why I wasted 2.5 hours watching a literal exact copy paste, but like expanded for 50 minutes of the original, which I hold near and dear to my heart. Halle, Bailey, is that her name? Halle Bailey is good in the movie.
She's fantastic in the movie.
Yeah, she's really good. And the above ground stuff, or like the stuff on shore, is good.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it, I don't care. I don't care about it at all. But yeah, not great. Number 3, this would break our buddy Luke's heart.
Oh no! Oh, I know what you're gonna say now. Yeah, go ahead.
Number 3 is Past Lives.
Luke, if you're watching this, we're sorry. We love you.
Yeah, we're sorry, bud. We're sorry. But yeah, Past Lives, it was a really good movie. Didn't love it though, because I felt a very, very deep disconnect from the characters. But the rest of the movie, like, it's incredibly made, incredibly acted, well written. It's just I did not get connected enough to the characters. And then my number 2 is Scream 6.
Okay.
I mean, besides the last like 15 minutes that were kind of shaky, and also if you really think about it, like which killer was where in certain points in the movie is it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like Quinn or whatever her name was able to chuck a big beefy guard out a window. Like what the fuck? But I mean, hey, it was still a great time. Probably my favorite sequel of the bunch. It's up there with 2 for sure for me. And then my number 1 is Mutant Mayhem. I loved it in the theaters. I've rewatched it, I want to say 2 or 3 times, and I still absolutely love it. Probably the best Ninja Turtles movie, but maybe not my favorite because the original 90s movie has a really special place in my heart, but I absolutely loved it.
All right. All right, man.
That was
sorry, just
long-winded.
because I'm sorry if I don't react, just because I'm checking also the fans and I'm actually writing a little bit what their number 1 is too. All right, man. For me, oh my god, no, I don't have it yet. Someone has. Sorry, I don't have it yet.
Sure. So I'll go.
Kenny, go ahead. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Scream 6 at number 4. I'm gonna go with Little Mermaid at number 3. I'm gonna go with Past Lives at number 2. I'm gonna go with TMNT Mutant Mayhem at number 1. TMNT Mutant Mayhem is freaking phenomenal. It should be nominated instead of The Boy and the Heroine. It should be nominated.
The Boy and the Heroine.
Animated, animated. Yeah, it should be nominated for Best Animated Picture, right up there with Spider-Verse, which is. And Past Lives,
Take out Elemental for sure. Out of that.
Yeah, TMNT got an L. Seriously, like not being nominated. I would have taken out either Elemental or Nimona for TMNT.
I thought Nimona was solid, but it, like, yeah.
I mean, I like Elemental a lot, but it's just because I know why The Boy and the Heron is there, so it has its place. Like, well, let's be real. Like, I know I'm a little bit. I think I'm in the middle with The Boy and the Heron, but I kind of agree. Like, but TMNT, I was just surprised. Not even in the 5 best movies of the year. Animated, sorry.
So yeah, TMNT is amazing. Past Lives, I thoroughly enjoyed. I loved. The thing I love about Past Lives is its commitment to not being like any other kind of rom-com. It told the story of a very like relatable, like I could see these things happening. There are times in your life where you move on, you disconnect with people, and the connection for this person is not the same as the connection for that person. They've moved on, but they're still trying to be nice. So yeah, I actually find a lot of humanity in that movie, so I like it a lot. Scream 6 is number 3 is Little Mermaid. I'm going to drop Little Mermaid to number 4, but Scream 6 was fun. I had a good time with it. And I was looking forward to the next one until hijinks and foolishness happened. Not on the actor, on the studio.
Damn you, Spyglass.
Yeah. And Little Mermaid, I actually thoroughly enjoyed Little Mermaid. I like it better than the original Little Mermaid. Don't look at me, Mike. So I like it better than the original.
Okay.
I thought Halle Bailey did an incredible job performing as Ariel, both on land and at sea, especially on land, because she did a lot with her facial expressions that told you everything that she was thinking and doing in those moments, which is not an easy thing to do for an actor. So, I also like Melissa McCarthy as Ursula a lot. Like she was
all right.
She killed it. The only performance in that movie that I did not care for was the Prince. Like he was the only person I was like, I don't care about you. Everybody else I thought was really good, especially Javier Bardem, Stilgar, my man. Like he was really good in the film. So I actually do like that film. But I will admit I had more fun with Scream 6. So Turtles, Past Lives, Scream 6, Little Mermaid.
All right. Okay, nice. Damn. All right. No, it's just because like
Okay.
That is on the attack for sure.
What's up with this? Why Elemental? Because they're oh my god, no, Zach, come on, man.
This is what I've also been talking about. This one, yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's better, but
No, but actually, like why Elemental?
Mike's face. What's the scuttlebutt? That was my jam. I was in the theater, like, what's the scuttlebutt?
No, but actually, what's this Spanish animated movie that's nominated?
Robot Dreams.
Robot Dreams, yeah.
What is
that? Was a really good movie. It's
right, so I didn't watch that because it's not like I can't watch it here apparently. But
I can't watch it either. I have never seen it.
when I read the premise, I'm like, yeah, this is the type of movies that the Oscar love. Like it looks like, it's kind of how you say this, kind of pushes forward, let's say like that, the animated aspect of a movie. It touches some, like it goes, like, for example, I don't know, for people. Anyway, it touches a lot of ground. So that's why I'm like, okay, for sure they're not gonna pull that off. Pull that off. Spider-Verse, they can't take that away neither, and nor The Boy and the Heron. So that's why I'm like, well, you have either Nimona or Elemental, which I really love a lot. Elemental, like, I think that was a solid movie of this year. And unfortunately, it got kind of, people were trying to, I don't know, I think it was the Disney hate, probably, because like it was so good. I'm like, wait, I didn't watch the movie because of people. They were like, oh no, it's trash, blah blah. And I'm like, whoa, this is actually really great. I regret I didn't watch it to the movie theater. It's just like TMNT. I feel like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I was trying to see like what can you take off. I'm like with Ken. I would take out The Boy and the Heron, but for the eyes of the Oscar, they would never do that. Never, because it's cinema, it's art, and it's the person who's behind that, Miyazaki.
Miyazaki.
That's why I'm really trying to. I know, like, probably he's joking, but anyway, like just to tell you why, I was like, yeah, probably those two are the most accessible to replace with TMNT, but. Come on, man. I love Elemental.
Which is exactly why the Oscars should not be the end all be all, which you believe to be the best movies. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So thank you, Kenny. So Toby or YK, do you want to go?
I will go.
All right.
Number 4 is Little Mermaid, just because I've not seen it.
God, Zach is gonna kill us in the comments. God.
You guys don't see women, you don't vote for women.
God.
Damn you, woman haters.
I think for me, number 3 is Scream 6. I enjoyed the movie, but Spyglass left a sour taste in my mouth, and so I can't be on board with like what they're going to be doing next, and even just like the reveal too as well. But the reveal at the end kind of dimmed it a bit for me as well. So yeah, Scream 6,
Agreed.
Number 3, Past Life, number 2. I have a lot of like personal connection to past lives because of like my situation with like how I met my wife and all that kind of stuff. So I enjoyed Past Lives, and TMNT Mutant Mayhem is number 1. Like, I love anything Turtles related, and this really, like, after Michael Bay's movie, this really just got my enjoyment up with TMNT. Like, there's a video game coming out, a show coming out, the sequel coming out. Like, there's just so much excitement.
I'm gonna be graduated from high school by the time the sequel comes out. It makes me sad to think about that.
Oh my
It comes out. It'll be like my first semester of college.
Damn.
So, yeah, that is so weird to think about.
Man, I'm old.
Come on.
You guys are young.
Yes, sir.
Not that much.
Super talented though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
me and Toby, I believe.
Look who's talking, man. Look who's
16, right?
talking.
Yeah.
No, you guys are way better than me. Don't even try it.
Mm-mm.
Nah,
No,
Not at all.
you're way better.
no, don't say that, man. Come on. We learn from you, man.
No, I learned from you guys. But
Then it's
yeah, that's
mutual.
a
You
great
see,
list.
we learn from each other.
YK, I'm glad your list is exactly the same as mine. Let's go. Solidarity.
Yeah. All right, so it was YK. So all right, so I'm gonna give mine. God. All right, so for me, look, so I'm sad to say this, but yeah, my least favorite from this group, at least, it's Little Mermaid, and nothing against it because I thought it was really a nice movie. I think they do better things than the original. For me, like there's especially so I will disagree a little bit with Kenny because he's like, yeah, but it was just for me, Prince Eric in the original. I don't care about that guy at all. Like I don't even know what, like basically, if I remember correctly, it's been a while, so probably I'm gonna be wrong, but just Prince Eric is just a random dude. But in this one, like they kind of give him something, you know. Then yeah, if you care about him or not, that's another thing. But I appreciated that. Melissa McCarthy was really nice as Ursula. I thought like she really brought like this. She really brought something else to Ursula, and that was great, you know. I will disagree though. I didn't like Javier Bardem. Actually, well, not I didn't like him. It's just I thought he was wasted. Like he had like what, like four
Yeah.
scenes. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
probably was wasted. But Halle Bailey was fantastic. But another character I didn't like, Flounder. He was so
Oh
useless.
my god.
And I remember in the animated he was like kind of, you know, like he's important. But in this one, I'm like, bro, Flounder he looks, I don't know, he's like a DLC or something. I'm like, whoa, I don't care about him at all. Like, what the hell, Flounder?
Bad. Oh my god, he looks.
No, but in this movie,
terrible.
I don't remember. Like Flounder was like barely in the movie. I'm like, what happened to
He
Flounder?
wasn't in the
Probably
movie a
cost
lot.
I
at
don't
all.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe because it costs a lot. But Sebastian was cool. I did like Sebastian, and I really like Aquafina as Scuttle.
The scuttlebutt.
It was cool. It was cool. I
I
liked
have
it.
a picture of Flounder right here. What the hell is this thing?
So that's why it's not in the
That
movie
is
too much,
peak
because, like,
cinema. I
it
don't know
costs a
what
lot
you
more.
did.
Oh
It
my
costs a
god.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's just honestly like
scuttlebutt in. A worthy sacrifice.
At least it's better than the Flash. I'm sorry. Okay, never mind.
I mean, yes, because the Flash is not even in this tournament, so probably yes, you're right.
True.
It's not in the tournament.
No. Past lives actually beat the Flash.
VFX,
Past
though. I was
lives.
talking
Yeah, that
about
makes
VFX.
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Flash and Iron Claw don't make it, but Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania does. What?
Cocaine
Yeah.
Bear. Cocaine
Yeah,
Bear.
that's kind of
Okay,
crazy.
Bear.
And Little Mermaid. What?
Yeah, man. Why not? The Little Mermaid.
Peak cinema.
Peak cinema, as Toby
Oh
said.
my
Yep.
God.
So yeah. For me, unfortunately, that's why I put the Little Mermaid, just because I feel like the others are more. They have less problems, and yeah, just and also personally, I just felt like the others spoke to me a bit more than the Little Mermaid. So yeah, that's why Little Mermaid's last. Number 3, so this might be hated, but I'm gonna put TMNT. So first of all, so before TMNT for me was like first here. It's just like I don't know, over and over. I'm just like I enjoyed the movie for what it was, but I feel like Scream 6 and especially Past Life, they kind of I had more during my experience. But don't get me wrong, TMNT was a fantastic experience. I can't wait for the second. It's just like I don't know. At the end of the day, today I'm like, yeah, it's not even like. I think like yeah, there's a lot of movies from August, especially like that I kind of remember more than TMNT. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It was just like that for. So for me, number 2. So this is gonna be kind of crazy because recently with Spoiler Kings, I kind of said that Past Lives was okay, but actually my number 2 is gonna be Scream 6.
Wow.
Past Lives.
Okay.
I rewatched it once again,
Mm.
and it was just like damn, and like the acting in that movie is crazy. I think Zach said it's kind of overrated. I understand why. Like I said, just it started to speak to me more and more and more, and I now understand why people love it so much. I don't think I will go to that category. It's not the best movie of the year. I don't know if it's gonna be in my top 10 of the year. Maybe yes, maybe not. So you see, like that's why I'm like, but I understand why it's so loved, and like there's a lot of scenes where they just the acting with the eyes of both actors is phenomenal. Like, whoa, this was like, oh, I was there. I'm like staring at them, like, whoa, it's crazy. Especially the ending, that those like what it was like 2-3 minutes were the longest 3 minutes I've seen in the movie theater, like in the cinema, but in a good way. I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Like, I think I started to be sweating, and like I'm like, fuck, what's gonna happen? Like, are they? Anyway, don't want to spoil it. So yeah, for me, number 1, Past Lives. Number 2, Scream 6. TMNT number 3, and Little Mermaid number 4. So Toby, you're the last one.
Right.
Toby.
I'm kicking off the train with the woman hating. Little Mermaid at the last, of
Okay.
course.
All right.
Obvious reasons. Then I'm also going with TMNT Mutant Mayhem for that too.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. And
Wow.
then I'm going with Past Lives. I found it to, as also Zach said, be a bit overrated. And I
Wait,
thought
which,
the ending
I'm sorry,
was
which way are you going?
Four
Little
to 1.
Mermaid for Mutant Mayhem 3, Past
Okay.
Lives 2.
Okay.
And then Scream 6 is number 1 because that first of all, the cinema experience was great. Had a guy dressed as Ghostface running at the people.
Nope.
Always fun.
Like that.
Yeah. The worst thing is that
love
he's
that.
shorter than me, so it
Oh,
wasn't, kind of sorry about it, but kind of yeah,
Oh my god, yeah.
not that immersive, but fine. Um,
Yeah.
but
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I think for me the last act and the reveal thing was a bit, just the it's just the worst part, I guess, of it. But everything from the goriness, um, the New York setting, everything just fantastic. It's so sad that Spyglass just is it Spyglass, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
like
Spyglass. Yeah, they really messed that up. Yeah.
yeah. Not going to talk about it, but it's just
All
that's
right.
my list.
All right. So I was checking the chat during while you guys were talking. Don't worry, I did listen. No worries. Just so the chat seemed to. I have 3 votes for TMNT as number 1, and I have 2 for Scream 6 at number 2. So for sure TMNT will have 5 points there, and Scream 6 3. So past lives, I just counted past lives at 15 points. So now TMNT. Okay, no, TMNT. Okay, so TMNT has 22. So TMNT definitely will pass. Little Mermaid unfortunately has none. And no, don't be like that, guys. um,
women haters.
Well, I'm gonna shoot her some bail because Scream 6 and Past Lives are women-led movies. That's right.
yeah,
So,
true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
that.
All right, so number
Facts,
4.
facts.
All right, so number 4 will be Little Mermaid with 0 points. Number 3, this is a shocker to me. Number 3, Scream 6 with 13. Number 2, Past Lives with 15. So just
Cinema.
by 2 points. Just by 2
Okay.
points. And TMNT number 1 with 22.
Cinema.
Damn. Okay. Did you guys expect that, or you kind of are surprised a little bit?
I'm surprised that Scream 6 didn't make it, but I
am
can
too.
see why Past Lives and Scream 6 would be batting against each other.
Yeah. Me too. Like honestly, I really thought Scream 6 would pass. Like, but yeah, since you have Past Lives, that's the only one I'm like, yeah, this is a heavy hitter. Like, I anything could happen here. So yeah. All right. So now we pass
Yo.
to. Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
Wow.
Oh god, yo, Zach is killing it. Seriously. I
Oh my
love it.
god.
No. Because April O'Neil.
Oh my god!
TMNT.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. I know I get it.
Okay,
Um,
unfortunately, I have to go, guys.
Wait, what did you say, Mike? You have to
I
go?
have to go. Yeah.
All right,
I
no
do.
worries, man.
I have
It's
to go
okay,
get-
man.
I have to go get ready to help my mom do something. So yeah.
All right, no worries, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
having me
being
on.
in the chat,
Yeah,
man.
good meeting you, bud.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for being in the stream, man.
Thank you guys for having me on here. It's blast for sure.
Yeah, no worries. We'll
Um,
continue the rest. No worries, man. But thank you
yeah.
so much for being here, guys. Don't forget to go subscribe to Mike.
Yes,
Check out
thank
his
you.
content. He's really a nice content creator. And
Thank you so
thank you so much, Mike, man. It was really fun, man, because you were here as well.
Yeah. Thank you guys. As always.
Take care, man.
Take care, mate.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shit, we lost Mike, man. Damn. All right. All right. So I'm just gonna go quickly to the comments, and then we'll go to the next one. All right. So Zach said, no, sorry. So, all right. So Vialva said Little Mermaid for him, number 1. TMNT, Past Lives, and Scream 6. All right.
I respect
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Once I guess who the killer in Scream 6 was, left the theater. Oh my God, really?
Oh, wow.
No, come on, man. No, yo,
I'm
come
leaving
on,
the
man.
room. No, just kidding.
No, come on. All right, so Zach said Suzume and TMNT over The Boy and the Heron. Oh, by the way, Suzume is next, so Zach, stay tuned. Yeah, I agree. Why Elemento and Nimona? Because they're star women. Both Little Mermaids are okay. I was gonna put Supremacy. Wait, where was I? Okay, I was rocking to that song. Game, blah, blah, Robot Dreams. Okay, Elemental ended up doing really well at theaters despite the boycotts. I'm glad about that because honestly, because first of all, it's the marketing. Why would they put Elemental to kill itself with like so many summer releases? Like you had Indiana Jones, which is from the same studio. You had
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. You had like you had like 2 weeks later Mission Impossible. There was Transformers, I remember correctly, and
Yeah.
there was the Flash.
Yep.
So it was so crowded. I
Spider-Verse.
never understood that.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Verse, yeah. By the time Blake comes out, you'll have grandkids, yeah, for sure. Flounder probably costs too much to VFX. Peak Cinema, that makes sense, Jason. Okay, I'm gonna go fast, okay? Scream is more fun than TMNT and Past Lives is deeper. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so yeah, Black Friend, women haters. Vialba said the actress in Little Mermaid is a great singer. Check her out. Yeah, she's amazing. Like, oh my god, like I think in my review I wanted to sing a little bit, but I'm like, no, I don't have the voice like not like that, at least not.
Hey,
Uh,
look at there. Sorry.
Yeah, what's up, Sally?
Hey,
Hey,
Sally.
what's up, man? How are you doing, man? Happy. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it before the Oscars, because I'm like, well, today we're warming up for tomorrow at the Oscars, so why not, man? Like, let's enjoy
Yeah.
it. Let's have a weekend of cinephile nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're in the other one. So yeah, solid stream. Dave Show says I am old too, Kenny. Lol, I'm about to be 31.
33 out here.
All right.
Old men.
Nah, what are you talking about, old man?
We're
You're
all
still
over
young,
here.
man. Baby, man.
17? No, just kidding.
No, what the hell? Zach, it opened the same day as the Flash, yeah. And Perp Minded, salute. Hey, how are you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, Bert?
So glad to see you, man. All right, so now let's go to the group of Suzume, I believe.
Suzume.
Like maybe. Wait.
Is it? Yeah, it's the group of Suzume, I think. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so Suzume,
Quantum
Killers of the
Mania.
Flower Moon, Extraction 2, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantum Mania.
This is an interesting group.
Yeah, it's actually it's just there's one of them I kind of it's been a while I didn't watch
I got
it.
my list already. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, Kenny, so you want to start?
I'm gonna start with Killers of the Flower Moon at number 1. Oh, or should I start from four up?
No, it's okay. No, you can start. I thought you said number 4 Kills of Flower Moon.
Oh, no.
All right.
So yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon. Actually, I'll start from bottom to top.
Okay.
So bottom I have Suzume because I haven't seen it. That's the only reason why. And number 3 I have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Although I like the movie, it's not great. Extraction 2 I'm pissed off about because between Extraction 1 and Extraction 2, both of those movies I should have saw in the movie theater because they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they're great action, like just action movies, period. So they deserve to be seen in the theater. Now, I did still enjoy, especially Extraction 2, the one-shot train sequence. Yo,
Oh yeah, oh my god,
Yes.
that was
one of the best action
fantastic. Yeah.
sequences of the year. So Extraction 2 is at number 2, and Killers of the Flower Moon is at number 1. Even though I do have some issues with Killers of the Flower Moon, I do still feel like it's the best filmmaking and it has some phenomenal acting in it. But as far as pure film goes, Killers of the Flower Moon is a well-made film. So I'll put that at number 1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it should
Toby or
really.
YK?
I think I got mine.
All right, go
I
ahead.
go with Suzume because I haven't seen it at number
Okay.
4. I'm going with Ant-Man Quantumania. Underrated, but it's still not great.
Yeah.
I do enjoy Kang, but
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm John from Ages. Well. And then I'm going with Killers of the Flower Moon for my second. I think the only negative for me by that movie is the runtime. 3 hours and 30 minutes. No. I was debating on leaving the cinema or grabbing any bar. Never mind.
Oh wow. Okay, to that point. Okay.
Nah, not that point. But
Yeah.
and then Extraction 2 because I mean just the action and action and action. But I do also agree it should have been in the cinema. If I could watch this epic or badass movie in cinema, would love it. I hope if they make a third movie, they will put it in cinema because they have proven themselves to be like just amazing films that
Yeah.
should be in cinemas.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah,
think the
that
first one came out in the middle of the pandemic,
did
and the
it.
second one, yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
shit,
yeah,
yeah.
the second one it didn't, so it should have been in theaters. And they did
Yeah.
announce the third one, so that's all.
Oh, let's go. I did not
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's a third one coming. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be great. Okay, so I'm gonna go next. I did see the four of these movies. Yeah, this pains me, but I'm gonna go. No, actually, no. I'm gonna go last Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't think it's bad. It's just I think the others have more. They were more consistent on their story, and they were more. I had more fun with them. Number three, I think I will put Suzume. This one I'm a bit disappointed, and probably I'm gonna be in the minority here, but I don't know. I tried to love this movie. It's just there are so it's a beautiful movie, gorgeous movie, but I think that's where I stop. I think it was so beautiful, but story wise, I wasn't too sure why they. There's a choice they make in the movie. I'm not too happy about it. I'm a bit like okay. The
Mhm.
story itself, it's interesting. Definitely more. You can definitely more understand that than the boy in the heron, for example. So that's why, yeah, I'm with you, Zach, for sure. Suzumi before the boy in the heron. I don't know. It's just like I think Kills of the Flower Moon Extraction had more to offer me than Suzume. So yeah, that's why Suzume for me number three. This one is the one I'm really debating, but I think I'm gonna go yeah. Kills of the Flower Moon number two because of the runtime. I think yeah, it was just not necessary to have a really long runtime, and that affects the rewatchability. Like my experience was amazing, but it's just my back and my butt were starting to hurt. I'm like, okay, I hope this movie's gonna end soon because like yeah, it's starting and that last act was starting to drag a lot. So I'm like, oof, yeah, come on,
Very much so.
yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay,
Come
I
on,
hope it
oh.
finishes soon. So yeah, and my number one would be Extraction 2. Again, I think the most disappointing thing it wasn't in the theater. I think I
Yeah.
said that on my review. Yeah, it should have been in the movie theaters because
Mhm.
that action, like, oof, it was great. The only thing I remember that I didn't like was the annoying kid, the kid. Like I remember people were starting to put like, oh, that kid because of this kid, blah blah. But it is true. But I mean, the role was meant to be like that. So, but I enjoyed thoroughly Extraction 2, and I think it's actually really underrated. Not everybody is really talking about it. So I'm actually surprised that it made the cut, and I'm happy about it. So yeah, Extraction 2, guys. So what about you, YK?
Number four would be Suzumi, since I haven't checked it out yet.
Okay.
Number three, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. The only good thing about it was Jonathan Major's performance.
Yeah.
Everything else just was. I was even reading it like last night. Apparently, like even as they were filming, they kept doing rewrites. They kept giving like the actors different things, so it just you can see it on screen. It was just a mess. Number two, Killers of the Flower Moon. I still haven't seen the whole movie. I'm like in the middle, like watching it online, and because of the runtime, I'm enjoying it so far, but I just haven't had a chance to finish it. But so far, I'm liking it more than Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And then, yeah, number one, Extraction 2. I love this movie. It's such a great action movie that, like Kenny says, deserves to be on the big screen. So hopefully, actually no, Netflix won't put it on the big screen, but Extraction 3 may be on the big screen, but I don't know if Netflix will even consider that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I hope so. But maybe they could, like sometimes Netflix they do like this, like I don't know, it's like for 1 week or something. It's at the movie theaters. So hopefully they can do that because yeah, it does deserve to be on the big screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now let's see what the chat said. Oh, actually, there's a.
It's not too late. I'd like to change my vote from Extraction being number 2 to number 1. You guys can
Put it on number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that Extraction, yeah, it's clearly the. Wait, just give me a second. All right. YK, you said also Extraction number 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just because I switched by accident. All right. So let's go quickly to the comments. So Zach said weird group. Yeah, I will agree. It's a kind of weird group. Not gonna lie about that. It's not. I'm gonna say it's not the most appealing group, to be honest. All right. So he said Suzume, Extraction 2, Kills of the Flower Moon, Ant-Man 3. Wow, Kills of the Flower Moon number 3. Wow. Vialva said for him, Kills of the Flower Moon will be number 1. Suzume, Extraction 2, and Quantum Mania last. Idris Alba is the third. In the third Extraction should be dope. Oh, I didn't even know he was there. Oh, he's going to be in the third one. Wow.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Oh no!
He's gone. Well, let's just take over. I
He's
guess.
the only person with the numbers.
Oh wait, that's true.
I'm so excited about Idris Elba that he had to leave.
Yeah. Well. All right.
So we
Yeah,
could just
wasn't he-
kind of assume that Killers of the Flower Moon and Extraction are definitely moving on.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. There's
I don't know what happened. Sorry. Yeah, I'm like talking out of nowhere. It's like stream. You're not in stream anymore. I'm like, what happened? So sorry about that. Wait, what was I saying? I kind of forgot. Okay.
something about this.
Oh yeah, I was reading. Yeah. I went to use the bathroom during Kills of the Flower Moon and felt like I missed nothing.
Same.
Yeah, same.
There's a big part of it that where it just shows Native Americans being massacred, and it just lasts, it just over and over and over.
Yeah, I
and over.
know.
And at that point, I was like, yo, you could have cut like 40 minutes out of this.
Yeah,
and
for real, yeah.
also that ending, the way it ended, and I won't spoil it, but I was pissed because it was just, wait, you did all that and when we didn't, okay.
Yeah, I know, yeah, that's
Fair.
yeah, it was something. Extraction 2 only fault is the third act could have been a bit better.
Yeah.
I don't remember the third act though. Like I vaguely it's been a while I didn't see it, so that's why I'm kind of yeah.
Oh yeah, so the villain, right? So we've
Yeah, it
all,
was like
everybody here
King
has seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I hated about the third act was the tough guy villain, the one who's supposed to be leading these guys.
Yeah.
Takes the hostage at the end and is like, I'm like, wait, you did all that and you're not trying to fight one-on-one? Like you
Yeah,
had
okay,
all this bravado
yeah.
throughout the entire film, and at the end you want to take a hostage and like make him like try to choose between. I was like, no, that's not the character that we've been presenting for most of this movie.
True,
So,
yeah.
well, other than that, I love that movie.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Shit,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, yeah, I see. It's true. I agree with that. All right. So on the other, so Sully said, look, preach, Kenny. Extraction movies should be seen on the big screen. Yeah, facts.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. Dave show. I gotta go, guys. Check y'all later. Happy Oscar weekend. Well, thank you so much, Dave, for
Yeah,
being
Dave.
here, man. Seriously, it was really nice to have you, and thank you so much for voting, man. See you soon, man. So, all right. So, from the fans, Suzume and Kills of the Flower Moons are actually tied. So, I don't know if there's someone in the chat who wants to break the tie. But anyways, I think it should be. Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter because it's really.
It's Suzume and Kills of the Flower Moon are tied?
But that's the fans. That's the fans. But
Okay.
anyway, nothing really matters because the Extraction would pass with 20 points. So wow, we all put at number 1, and the Kills of the Flower Moon passes with 12 points.
Gotcha.
And well, if Suzume and someone goes for Suzume, it will be 6 and Ant-Man 3. But for now, it's Ant-Man 3 and Suzume 1. But doesn't really affect too much because they're kind of eliminated. So
Yeah.
Extraction 2 passes first, and Kills of the Flower Moon passes second.
Nice.
So are you guys?
I'm good with it.
I think the ones that had to pass passed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. All right. So next group, Toby.
That will be. What will it be? Is it this one? Yeah.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Well. Oh god.
Uh,
This is a group.
Yeah,
except for one. But this is a group.
except for all of them. What do you mean?
What do you
Justice
mean?
for justice for it, please.
This is actually a
Woo!
very easy group.
This is Mike said you have the crowd pleaser across the Spider-Verse. You have the sport pleaser, Creed 3. You have the horror pleaser, Saw X, and you have the video game pleaser, Five Nights at Freddy's. So
I got my list already. If you guys,
all
are
right,
ready.
good. Let's go, Kenny. Let's throw this, Kenny.
By default, Saw X because I didn't see it.
Okay.
What probably would have ended up at number 4, Friday Night or Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay.
Creed 3 is phenomenal, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is my number 1 movie of 2023. So
Wow.
that-
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. What can you say that wouldn't have us here for another 2 hours? But yeah, Creed 3 is phenomenal. Yeah, so that's my list. Across the Spider-Verse, Creed 3, Five Nights at I almost want to put Saw X above Five Nights at Freddy's just by default, but Five Nights at Freddy's and Saw X.
All right. All right. Does anybody else has their list already?
I have no idea. All yours.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, YK.
So Five Nights, since I haven't seen it, goes number 4.
Okay.
Number 3 would be Creed 3. I love the movie, but Saw X for me just reinvigorated the franchise. I definitely think it's probably one of the best sequels of the franchise. I think I put it as like my second favorite movie when I did like the tier ranking. So Saw X just edges it over Creed 3 for me, and easily number 1 across the Spider-Verse. Just favorite movie again of the year as well for me. So
All right.
yeah, that's the list.
All right. Well, mine would be a number last Creed 3 just because I didn't watch that movie. That's I didn't make it on time.
Mm.
Oh yeah, sorry, Toby. Five Nights at Freddy number 3. Sorry, man. It's just because it's against Saw X and Spider-Verse. Maybe if it was in another group, maybe I would have put it higher. Like if it was in group E or F, probably. But we're in the different group. I'm like, it's so hard, man. But yeah, for me, I'll go with. I was about to put Saw X above Spider-Verse, but I'm like, nah, that's too crazy. So I'm gonna go Saw X number 3 because for me, like as you know, YK, we did a video together. No, I didn't, Kenny. I didn't. I was about to.
Yeah, just default.
It's just because it blew me away. Saw X. Like I I'm not I don't know Saw X except Spiral and Saw 1. Those are the only 2 movies I watched from the Saw franchise. So when I went to see this one, I'm like, whoa! It blew me away so much. I didn't expect anything. Like I didn't expect how great it would be. And like you said, like this really revived the franchise. Like it give a new air to the franchise. Because I have a lot of friends that watch Saw and they were amazed with this, and I understand why. That's the only reason why. It's like it surprised me so much. It was more surprising than Spider-Verse, but Spider-Verse is just too great on its own, you know. So, but yeah, for me, number 1, Spider-Verse for sure. Spider-Verse, yeah, definitely, yeah. I can't go with just like by a surprise effect, you know. I really have to be a bit more objective wise, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, Spider-Verse, yeah. So yeah, for me, Spider-Verse, number 1, number 2, Saw X, number 3, Five Nights, and number 4, Creed 3, just because I didn't watch it yet. What about you, Toby?
Okay. Yeah, now it's okay. All 4 are almost perfect movies. God, yeah, even Finds Freddy, I know. Come on, why this group? Okay, I'm sorry, Finds Freddy, don't disown me, please. I'm going to Finds Freddy with number 4.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I'm
Damn,
surprised.
man.
sorry.
What about I am gonna say Five Nights at Freddy? What about that, man? What about that speech?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, okay, let's Oh, man.
Okay, and then Creed 3 is my number 3. That is just a perfect movie. Perfect. Everything is just about that was just phenomenal. And Kenny, I hope I haven't lost your respect or anything, but Across the Spider-Verse is my number 2.
You're the horror guy, so I expect you to be that way. And
Okay,
I don't mean that like disparaging.
yeah.
Like if that's like if your thing is romantic movies, I'm not expecting you to pick like Spider-Verse above that. So that's your thing.
And then Saw X. Just I even have a picture of my reaction to that movie. I was on my chair, crouching, and my mouth was just like all the way down. The bloody things that happened in that movie, I love it. I am
You want
not
to
a
see it.
psychopath. Okay.
All right. Wait. All right. So wait, just to because I'm trying to correct something. Okay. So you said Spider Verse number 2. Saw
Yeah.
X. Okay. Yeah. Saw
Number
X,
1, yeah.
1 and 3. All right. So I was just just trying to quickly see the chat. So I see we have 2 that voted for Creed and 1 for Spider Verse. So for now, Creed will have 5 points with that.
Yeah.
But you see, easy. I went to no.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm just trying to.
Okay.
So can you take over? I'm just trying to correct quickly something with the bracket thing because I kind of.
Yeah.
So
I got okay, there you go. Where are you? There you go. Easy for me. Across the Spider-Verse number 1, Creed 3, okay. Finest Freddy. And then Saw X. Have you seen it, Zach? Have you seen it? If you have, I'm going to lose for lunch.
oh my god.
Did I watch along with Kenny? And which movie is it?
I think you're talking about Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Creed. And Creed, the Spider-Man. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy and Saw. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I was a bit worried. All right. But if you haven't, just go watch it. I promise you. You don't even need to watch the first Saw or any Saw. Just watch Saw X. It's fine.
Yeah,
of course, it's probably better with
3 Saw movies actually.
Yeah. Ooh, Spider-Verse better. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Would put Saw X on top, but
Are you excited for Saw 11? Saw 11, Toby, then coming out this year.
Yeah, one of my most anticipated out of the whole year. And of course, Terrified 3 is coming out, so that's also horror that I'm looking forward to.
Have you seen the set photos for Terrifier 3?
I saw that in the Santa things. Oh,
yeah.
I can't wait. Dude, that I'm just imagining like a kid waking up at Christmas time or something like that, seeing Santa, turns around, and it's actually Arthur Clown. That's just can't wait.
All right, I'm back. All right. Yeah, my bad. No, thank you so much, guys. Because you're gonna see later, like I'm doing the bracket actually, but for some reason I was trying to put some photos with that, but it started to lag my computer. So I'm like, okay, forget the photos. It's taking it's being too big. So I started to reset that, but I lost everything. So I'm like, oh no. But luckily for me, I did save it. Like I did save the format on the PowerPoint. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna take it from my PowerPoint then. So yeah, sorry for that. So all right, so the last one, unfortunately, it's Five Nights at Freddy, 2 points. Sorry.
Expected.
So actually, number 3 is Creed. It got only 8 points. Creed beaten by Saw X with 11 points, and of course, Spider-Verse with 21. So Spider-Verse finished first, and Saw X second. And now the last group. I know the last group is actually this is gonna be fun, man, to see.
Okay. Yeah, are you guys ready for that? This is the last group. Cocaine Bears.
This is like
The Boy and the Heron, John Wick Chapter 4, Guardians, and Cocaine Bear.
Yep.
This is very easy.
Yeah? All right, go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead.
Absolute last, The Boy and the Heroine. Absolute last. So here's the thing. The animation is incredible. It looks gorgeous. The story is nonsense, or is told nonsensically. I should say. Like I know that the themes of the and what it's trying to do, but the way it's being told is not great. Yeah. So the Boy and the Heron. God, I'm more upset with it, not because it's a bad movie in my opinion, but because it's a bad movie and it's getting praise. That's what's making me upset about it. But yeah, number 3 is Cocaine Bear. Had a lot of fun with it. It's not like the most well-made movie, but movies are supposed to be entertaining, and I was entertained. John Wick Chapter 4 was so much damn fun. I had so much fun in the theater watching that. I don't believe that they should come back for a 5th one, because what happens at the end of 4, once you do that, you can't do that again, and it doesn't have the same impact, right? You can only pull that card once, so I feel like they should just leave it alone. And the way it ended was satisfying, right? And then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is it's in my top 10 of the year, of last year, but it's just awesome. It's great. It's the best Marvel movie of last year for sure, hands down. And one of the best of the Phase 4, Phase 5 kind of thing. I wouldn't be upset if anybody did put it at their number 1. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is great. You have Lila and Floor and Teefs and Rocket, and I was out of there. Tears were flowing. It was going crazy. Yeah, man. So that, yeah. Oh, not to mention, one of the best Marvel villains. Period. His name?
It was good. Yeah,
one of the best. I can't remember.
High Evolutionary.
High Evolutionary is phenomenal. The performance was phenomenal. I love the fact that he is just evil because he's evil, right? Like he's making his own image. There's not some super sad story about him. No, you're an ass. Like you're a jerk, and you gotta go. You know what I mean? There's too many villains in comic book movies. They're like, oh no, I see your planet fell apart. My bad. Like it's like no, he's just terrible. So I absolutely love that movie. So it's at my number 1. Wick Chapter 4 is at number 2. Cocaine Bear number 3 for fun. And The Boy and the Heroine is just go somewhere, please.
All right,
so Miyazaki, he's one of the greatest ever.
Yeah,
you don't hit every shot that you take. So
yeah, it's true. I mean, like for me, yeah, me too. I'm gonna go The Boy and the Heron last. I mean, Miyazaki, this is his 15th. He did 15 movies, so if one of them is not good, that doesn't mean he's bad. He's a goat, so it's okay. But it's just I didn't connect with this movie. I thought, like I said, I enjoyed this movie when I was out of the movie theater because I started to talk with my friends. Then we started to, okay, yeah, I see this. I'm like, so storytelling it was fantastic, but I'm just like, it didn't translate nothing well in the movie. At least it didn't translate how it should have been. So at least for me, it was a disappointment. All right. Number 3, John Wick, Chapter 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I love John Wick. I think the 4th is probably my least favorite. I mean, it's very nice shot. It's very gorgeous. Mm-hmm. It's just I think at one point I kind of feel like John Wick is starting to be a parody of itself, and that's where I'm like, I don't know if I like this. Like the stairs, all of that. I'm like, I understand he's supposed to be a hitman. We're supposed to not take it that serious, but at one point it's like even the movie is like telling you that. I'm like, yeah, it's just like I don't know. Like so, it was fun. It's just like I don't know. I kind of I started to disconnect a little bit, especially with the 4th one. I started to disconnect a little bit, especially like the whole Paris thing. When he was like in the car, it was great, but after I started to be like, okay, yeah, I don't know, like we were looking each other, like me and my friends, and we were all like, what are we watching at this point? Like, is this like I don't know. So it was just kind of weird, and but that doesn't mean the movie is bad. I did enjoy it for what it was. It's just I'm gonna put number 2 Cocaine Bear because I went to see a movie that's supposed to be hilarious and just like a crowd pleaser, and that's exactly what I got. Whereas like John Wick is like I don't know, like am I supposed to be like, so it was kind of confusing, and this didn't throw me nothing away. Actually, we did something crazy. So when it's funny because like I remember more Cocaine Bear than John Wick Chapter 2 chapter 4, and it was crazy because like I told my friends like for each death we take a shot. It's crazy. I remember more Cocaine Bear, like and I'm supposed to not remember that much because there's actually a lot of death in that movie. So yeah, it was fun. You know, my guys were a bit drunk. I think like one of the guys started to be laughing at everything at one point. I'm like, oh my god. So experience wise, it was so great, Cocaine Bear, but also because the movie was really fun. And for sure, my number one is Guardians. Guardians was hands down like. It's sad because it's easily one of the best Marvel movies of Phase 4 and 5, like easily. So it's really great, you know. And yeah, I think we don't talk as much because we had other problems. Like we had like some bad properties, or at least mixed properties of Marvel.
Yeah.
And that one was like a standout. So yeah, but yeah, that's my ranking. So Toby or Yusuf, one of you.
Just I'm going to interrupt her. I see that one of my good friends is saying this, and I was like, "What?"
You know, like I have one friend that said that once they went to the planet with the animals, he disconnected from that movie. He said like, "Oh, this movie is too ridiculous." So I mean, maybe I don't know exactly why. He
More
thinks that.
ridiculous than the talking tree and the talking raccoon.
I know, and that's why I'm
We've
like,
been watching for three movies.
I know, right? But anyway, like it's people's choices, so I respected that. So maybe that's why. So I understand why like some people I disconnected a little bit from that movie. I don't know, like well, for him it's overrated. For me, I think it's I don't think it's underrated. Just it's a good movie, and yeah.
Oh yeah, he agrees on the animal things.
Yeah, you didn't like that part?
It looks low budget on the planet.
Okay.
An interesting perspective.
Okay.
Fair.
So yeah, what about you, Toby or YK?
I'll go then.
All right.
Yeah.
So Boy and the Heron goes as number 4, just because I have not seen it.
Okay.
Number 3, Cocaine Bear. I had a lot of fun with it. It was ridiculous. It was what I was expecting, so it was a fun time for me. But I enjoyed John Wick Chapter 4, so that's my number 2. I enjoyed, like you were saying, Jason, it gets a little bit unbelievable at times, but honestly, I would just turn off my brain and just enjoy it for what it is, because you know it's like unrealistic. So you get a good time with it if you turn off your brain. But for me, number 1 definitely is Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I loved this movie. I remember there was everybody speculating who's going to get killed off, who's going to be the one to die. And if you haven't seen the movie, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's just the way each character got their ending was done so beautifully. And then even there was that one take shot of like the alleyway or hallway or whatever you want to call it, like they're fighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was amazing.
One of the best fight scenes in the whole MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my list.
100%. Yeah. So I'll also just copy what YK just said.
All right. So
That's the order I had it too.
So Boy and the Heron. Okay.
I have not seen the Boy in there, but yeah,
Okay.
I can agree with the Guardians. Just
all right. So now let's see what the chat says. So from your poll, I'm seeing John Wick is winning. So that's John Wick. All right. Let's see. So Zach said, wait, where am I? So he told you I've seen the three first. I've seen the first 3 Saw. His Orders Volume 3. Okay, Guardians. Cocaine Bear. Oh wow, nice. Like Cocaine Bear, nice. John Wick 4. Oh, we have the same order, Zach. Thanks, man. The Boy and the Heron, John Wick Chapter 4. Chapter 4 has too much repetitive action and not enough satisfying story. Yeah, I kind of feel that way. Yeah. Movie's been out for a long time. You guys can spoil it. Yeah. We definitely can. It's true. Yeah, fair. We can. Yeah. Okay, so
Zach Milne also says Volume 3 is overrated.
Well, Zach Milne's Canadian. We know you can't trust their opinions.
Okay, you know.
Hey.
Good point.
You know what's funny? It's like the right side is Canadian, the left side is like international. Because me and YK, yeah, we're from
Yep.
exactly. So yeah, so
Yep.
all right. So Guardians will pass as number one with 20 points,
Mhm.
and John Wick with 10 points.
Dang.
Yo, you know what's really funny? When I started YouTube, I had never in my life imagined I would meet so many Canadians. Like,
Me too. To be honest, me
my
too.
YouTubers
To be
are-
honest, I didn't
Yeah.
know I was going to meet more Canadians.
yeah,
Like
between
like like the perspective. At least maybe White can tell us also from his perspective, but like this perspective from like where I am, at least like it's like you have to be like in America to like persevere to be like I don't know in Hollywood or YouTube stuff blah blah. So it's really like in America. So when I started, I was like damn, like I don't know, like even like at first I remember it was mostly American audience that were looking at me more than Canadian audience. But now it's like like they're balanced. But yeah,
Yeah.
and I was pleased to find like other Canadians as well. And yeah, I never expected we do have some YouTubers Canadian, so that's really great, man.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
man.
mean, the one of the best parts of doing this is meeting the international audience.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Um, all right, so I'm going to. All right, so it's done. So the groups are done. I'm just trying to put a final touch here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. So you guys want to know now the crosses?
Yeah, let's do it.
Gonna finish against who?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just trying to send this to Toby. All right. I should send you this right now. Just give me 1 second.
This is why social media is important, and
Yeah,
you can connect.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I even found more Norwegian movie creators. So I mean,
Yeah.
social media is a powerful tool.
Yep.
Wait.
100%.
Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to do something. All right, so I'm sending to you, Toby, right now.
All the movies, that's number one, number two. Do you think there's like a front runner who's going to win this?
I'm going to say it's either going to be Godzilla -1 or Across the Spider-Verse.
The same.
Yeah.
For me personally, I probably choose Spider-Verse, but -1. If -1 wins, I won't be upset at all.
So Zach says Spider-Verse 2. All right. That's why social media, it is true. So Spider-Verse. Honestly, I thought Oppenheimer, and I still think Oppenheimer has a chance. Like, Godzilla -1 or Spider-Verse 2. I think maybe even Guardians. I think those are the four that I think if they're eliminated like right now or in the quarterfinals, I'll be so shocked. But actually, let's be. Meantime, that Toby looks at the photo. What was the shock for you? Like the one that got out for me was Barbie. I really thought Barbie was going to pass.
As much as I don't like Barbie, I was also shocked that it was eliminated because I know a lot of people do like it, and I respect that. But I didn't think it would get eliminated.
It's the same. Like I enjoyed Barbie, but with Blue Beetle, there was a lot of fun to be had. Plus, my wife's Latino, so I need to represent the Latino.
There you go.
There you go.
Happy home.
Yeah, it was for me it was a shocker, honestly, Barbie. And as for the rest, I think I will admit when Evil Lurks, since on Rotten Tomato it's like one of the highest movies. So to
Really?
it's like 97 or 96, something like that. So yeah, I didn't think it was going to be eliminated at least past second. So that's why, like just based on the Rotten Tomatoes scores, I thought it was going to pull up a fight, like a more of a fight. And because look, like the ones that, so the 8 movies that are the highest ranked movies on Rotten Tomatoes.
Your voice and something is happening.
Me?
Yeah, it was you, Jason.
Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're good now.
All right. Yeah, so the 8 movies that were the best ranked movies were Holdovers, When Evil Lurks, Mission Impossible, Godzilla, Suzume, Across the Spider-Verse, The Boy in the Hair, and Past Lives. So we have 3 that are eliminated from like the best ranked Rotten Tomatoes movie. So it's crazy.
Wow.
I'm not sad, but it's crazy.
Didn't Megan get like a 93 or something like that?
Yeah, but it's like in the second. I put it on second because like the other have like 96, 96, 90. I think Godzilla is 98. So it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
It
it's crazy.
still has 93 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
That is
crazy.
insane. And I like Megan, but
Wait, Megan is 93.
Yeah, 93. It's
93%.
crazy.
So,
Crazy.
guys,
Oh my god. Damn, Zach is killing it. He's killing it.
oh god, yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
well,
All right, Toby, do you have the bracket, Toby?
Think so, yes.
All right, so that's what we got now. So the Holdovers versus D&D, Mission Impossible versus Blue Beetle, TMNT versus Kills of the Flower Moon, Spider-Verse versus John Wick 4, Mario versus Oppenheimer, Godzilla -1 versus Wonka, Extraction 2 versus Past Lives, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 versus Saw X. So let's start with the first one, the Holdovers versus D&D. I'm gonna go Holdovers.
Holdovers.
Holdovers. I'm gonna go Holdovers.
Holdovers
same
for
for
me
me.
too. Yeah.
So chat, Holdovers chat. Let's see. Remember 93. How many people like it? Not a critic. So yeah, Holdovers too. All right, so Holdovers for sure.
Yeah.
This one. Sorry, D&D. Nah. Sorry, D&D. We love you, D&D, but Holdovers, man.
Yep.
Just like that, is there like a cross, like a fight that's it's actually shocking to you? Like, do you think there's one that it's actually
I
hard?
actually looked down this list and I was like, these are all pretty easy.
Okay. Yeah, it's usually in the quarterfinals that it should get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next one we have Mission Impossible and Blue Beetle.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible for me too. Yeah.
Blue
100%.
Beetle. I'm gonna go Blue Beetle.
2 Mission Impossible, 1 Blue Beetle.
Well, we have YK in the chat also.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Blue Beetle.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
so Zach said Mission Impossible. So Mission Impossible passes.
Tiebreaker. Yeah.
But damn, so it was 3 against 2. That was something, huh?
Yeah.
All right, next one. Yeah, no worries. We're gonna try to finish soon because I know it's like 3 hours straight. All right, TMNT and Kills of the Flower Moon.
Turtles. Turtle power.
Turtles.
Killers
Sorry.
of the Flower Moon.
Killers
of the Flower Moon.
No, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Killers. Nah, no chance. No chance. All right, Spider-Verse versus John Wick Chapter 4.
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, 100%.
Yeah.
Fine, Spider-Verse then. Anyway, I was about to go with Spider-Verse. Just I thought Spider-Verse would have a. Zach said TMNT and Spider-Verse, so yeah, let's go Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one, the Mario Bro and Oppenheimer.
Mario Brothers. No, I'm joking. Am I joking? Wait, hold on. Am I joking?
Super Mario Bro or Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer. Come on.
Okay, Toby says, crap.
Oh, Jason, come on. Oppenheimer, you know the right choice.
Oh yeah. Crap.
This one's actually tough.
Yep.
Listen,
All right. Zach says Oppenheimer, so we have 2 Oppenheimers.
I go to the movies that have fun.
Yeah.
Zach, really? Okay.
Yo, Toby's praying for Oppenheimer to Kenny will this song.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Oppenheimer.
Okay, yeah, I have Oppenheimer. I have my choice Oppenheimer. Yeah. You
so
Kenny?
you guys all chose Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you, what would you
I'm gonna
choose?
choose Mario.
All right.
In good conscience, I can't choose Oppenheimer. I had
Okay,
a
okay. All right, no worries.
Fair.
Yeah, Oppenheimer passes, so we know.
knowing that it's going to win. I'm like, okay, cool. I can.
All right, so the next one we have Godzilla -1 and Wonka. Well, for me it's Godzilla because it's
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Godzilla to everybody.
Yeah.
Wonka, Toby.
Wonka.
Okay.
What about you, Zach? Attack. Wait.
Hey, okay.
Wait, so we're 3 Godzilla, right? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Okay, 3 against 2. You see, almost. Hey, Wonka.
Woo.
Imagine Godzilla would have been kicked out right now.
Wow.
That would have been crazy.
My heart.
All right, this is an interesting one. Extraction 2 and Past Lives.
Extraction 2.
Extraction 2.
Past
Extraction
Lives.
100%.
As much as I like past lives.
What did you say, YK? Extraction? Okay, sorry. Okay, so I said Past Lives, Extraction 2, Extraction 2. Zach?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, so
Right
Zach
choice.
says Extraction 2. What about you, YK?
I go past life just because of my experience with like my own personal experience.
You want to say Past Life, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Past Life. All right. So Extraction 2 passes, and the last one, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Saw X. This kind of pains me a little bit because Saw X is good, but Guardians, yeah, Guardians.
X for me.
Audience.
Yeah, Guardians. Zach, what did Zach said? Guardians too?
And Volume 3, yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we did it fast. Now it's the quarterfinals, guys. All right. So now we have some really good stuff. We will have Holdovers versus Mission Impossible, TMNT versus Spider-Verse. Oh god. Oppenheimer versus Godzilla, and Extraction 2 versus the Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh shit. Okay. Let's go with the Holdovers and Mission Impossible. I have to think about this though.
Can I see the graph?
Holdovers.
Can I see the graph real quick?
Oh no, I have it. Sorry. Actually,
I just want to see it just to see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, no worries. Wait. I should have shared my screen actually. Now that I think of it, but it's okay for the next time. Oops. Just give me a second, Kenny.
No problem. No problem.
It's getting hard now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, we went so
I'm-
fast. Now it's hard. Now it's.
I need to pray for Oppenheimer. I know what's the result, probably.
All right, so I send you the quarterfinals.
Yep, I see that. And
Yeah, now it's getting tough. Yeah.
there you go.
Wow.
Even Zach, this is getting hard now. Of course, it's getting hard.
Yeah.
Wow, no.
This is tough. This is tough.
All right, so the first one,
God.
Holdovers and Mission Impossible.
Kenny Sparks will say the Holdovers. As much as I love Mission Impossible, the Holdovers is just a phenomenal film.
Yeah.
Same, yeah. I think Holdovers just edges out Mission Impossible because it's a complete story as well.
Honestly, the Holdovers clears Mission Impossible.
Wow, like that?
But it's still Mission Impossible is still good, but Holdovers.
Mission Impossible is great, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Holdovers, yeah.
Apparently, Holdovers.
What about you, Zach? Holdovers? Mission Impossible, he said. Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right, so Holdovers will pass. TMNT and Spider-Verse.
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 100%.
But it hurts me because TMNT is.
it hurts so bad. I love TMNT.
I didn't say it before, but it's not very like what I'm going to say now. TMNT is a bit overrated. A bit.
Okay.
A bit. Okay. A bit. Okay.
If I had glasses, I would take them off as well.
I like somebody's aunt.
Don't hurt.
all right. Your opinion, man. What did Spider-Verse? Oh, Vialva said TMNT. You see, Vialva said TMNT. So you're not alone, man. TMNT. Yeah, he loved TMNT. I love so much TMNT, but it's just Spider-Verse is. TMNT is not on the level with these other movies. Oh, that's mean, man. Come on. I think TMNT has all the rights to be at least. Okay, wait. Okay, so before we even continue, do we all agree? Okay, is it fair to say that TMNT is in the top 8 movies of 2023?
Absolutely.
Is it crazy
I
to
would
say
say so.
it should?
For me.
It's not in my.
For you, no. For you, Kenny, is it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. And you, YK, like if someone puts TMNT in their top 8 movies of the year, would that be crazy to say, or
No,
it could-
it's in my 6th of the year.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
say.
I'm about to check my
it's
list
in
right
my-
now.
I wonder too. Extraction too. Like if someone tells you it's in my top 10 of the year,
I think more people will be shocked by that. But
yeah.
I had a
I have
great
it
time.
in my top 12, so it's okay.
Okay, yeah.
TMNT I got as number 9 on my top 10 list.
Okay.
I won't say mine. I know. I no.
So that this I agree so much with Vialva. It is true. Captures actual teen behavior of actual teenage turtles.
Correct.
They did something fantastic with this movie.
First time they actually felt like teenagers.
A whole number 44 for me. Whoa.
It's a
I have-
specific number too.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's actually my number for 44 too.
Oh, nice. That's great,
No.
man.
You guys are wild.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
I have it in my.
I have Quantum Mania at 44.
I think I have it like in my 21 or 20, something like that. Like I don't have it that high TMNT, but it's still top 20. It's not bad.
You guys
I don't
are-
have it in my top 10. Like that.
Yeah.
Because I think Spider-Verse made it better, and there are other movies that, like I said, remember I even put TMNT at number 3 just because like at long term I'm like, well, I was happy with what I've seen, but I think other movies really like until today I still think about some Godzilla -1. I still think about this. I'm like, oh yeah, Godzilla. So yeah, that's the only reason. But all right, so it was Spider-Verse. All right. So now it's kind of you know what? We're gonna leave this for a later. Let's go Extraction 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. For me, Guardians here.
Guardians, even though I love
Guardians.
it. Yeah.
What about Toby and Chat? We have Vialva now and Zach.
Guardians.
I have Guardians at number 6 on my top 10 list.
Is that
Advent
my
is
number
108 on my list. Volume 3 easily, yeah. Actually, this was kind of easy for Guardians.
Where's Extraction? It is.
I don't know where's Extraction.
Did I not put Extraction on this list?
Extraction for me has to be like in the 30. Like it's a really good movie. It's just others did more.
I cheated myself. I never put Extraction on this list.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
My top 10 is pretty weird. But I have Guardians on my actual top 10 now. And Extraction on 12. So
All right, so I want you guys to take a little breathe. Oppenheimer or Godzilla -1? First of all, is this okay? Just before we even continue, would this be a final? Because for me, this should have been the final, not the quarterfinal. For God's sake. Yeah, pray, my man. All right, so yeah, Godzilla or Oppenheimer? Chat, Godzilla or Oppenheimer? Which one was the best movie? All right, so Zach already starts with Oppenheimer for him.
Gojira.
Jeez. You say Godzilla? Okay,
Oh,
Godzilla.
absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yeah, sorry, Toby. It's Godzilla for me as well.
Yeah.
So we have 2 Godzilla, 1 Oppenheimer. Wait, no, Toby, you're saying Oppenheimer too, right?
I'm saying Oppenheimer.
Oh crap! So I have to deal with this. Oh shit,
No, I like it.
man.
I have Godzilla's number 5 on my top 10. Oppenheimer's at number 28.
Wow.
Oppenheimer is
Number
number 1 of the year.
What is Godzilla for you? Number
I got
2?
Barbie at number 51.
Yo, careful with what Zach's gonna say.
Should I say okay? My -1 or Godzilla is 32.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. If I had glasses, I would have done the Kenny.
Barbie has
Oh,
49.
okay.
though.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like. Yeah. Probably we're not gonna do any more podcasts together because of no. I'm kidding. No, but honestly, yeah. I think Godzilla just caught me. Like it blew me away, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oppenheimer is really good. Like I love it. So it's just because like I don't want to spoil too much my top 10, but those two are in my top 10, like for sure. And you're gonna see one of them is above the other, and literally just above the other, like just by places. So yeah, Godzilla -1, man. I'm sorry, Toby.
We're that much.
Toby's gonna quit the stream now. Oh my
Soon.
god, sorry,
Much.
Toby. I'm so sorry, Toby. My
Okay,
bad,
okay,
man.
okay.
All right, so now we're in the semifinals. We have 4 movies left. We have Godzilla -1 remaining, Spider-Verse remaining, The Holdovers, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 remaining.
This is difficult.
Yep. So the first one, Holdovers versus Spider-Verse. 3 -1. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Holdovers versus Spider-Verse. I'm gonna go
Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse.
Holdovers.
Holdovers for me too.
Spider-Verse for me.
Zach, Spider-Verse or Holdovers? Zach.
Tiebreaker. Where's
Zach,
my
Spider-Verse. He said Spider-Verse.
like-
All right, Spider-Verse. I respect it.
okay.
Yo, look at Kenny. Kenny was like, no, I'm leaving this game. I'm leaving this.
He was ready in that like.
Yo, Kenny was about to explode. Oh my god. Okay, but Holdovers is just
And I love the whole
fantastic, man. But yeah, Spider-Verse, I understand too. Like it's fantastic, man. But yeah, only one will win. So Spider-Verse to the final. Let's go. Spider-Verse to the final.
Yes.
Oh god, man. You know what? There's a path that is actually more difficult than the other in this. We have Guardians of the Galaxy versus Godzilla -1. God damn.
Guardians.
Oh,
This one is actually really difficult.
Guardians for me. Putting that out. Everyone's struggling. I'm just chilling right here with Guardians.
Godzilla.
Whew. Okay, Zach, what are you saying, Zach? Volume 3 for him. Vialva said Spider-Verse can deny DRK. All right, so Zach said Volume 3. Vialva, what do you think? Guardians or Godzilla? Oh,
Guardian.
On my letterbox list, I have Guardians at 5 and no, I'm sorry, I have Godzilla at 5 and Guardians at 6.
Okay.
So they're literally right next to each other.
I'm gonna go Godzilla. Godzilla -1. So we have 3 Guardians, 1 Godzilla.
No,
So if
2
you
Godzilla.
say
I'm gonna go -1.
-1, so YK. If you say -1, we'll have a draw and
Yeah, no, I already said
I'm
Godzilla.
sorry. I'm going Guardians.
Guardians. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Guardians.
my God, Godzilla!
That's honestly, I'm okay with that.
Oh my God, Godzilla! What you would have said, YK? Godzilla?
I said Godzilla.
Oh, okay, you said Godzilla. Oh my God! Because I was wondering, like, what do we do if we have a tie? We just vote, or we just flip a coin, something like that. Oh God! Okay, so Guardians. All right, so Guardians has the. Well, Guardians will go to the final. So now for the third place, Holdovers or Godzilla -1.
Oh, that's
Third
interesting.
place.
Oh, that's a really tough one.
That's tough.
That's actually hard.
Just like I said with Zilla being 5 and Guardians being 6, I have Holdovers at 4 and Godzilla at 5.
Literally, like those movies. This must be a pain for you, Kenny. Like they're all together. For Vialva Godzilla, shit, man. Oh, Holdovers is amazing.
And unfortunately for you guys, I have Iron Claw at 3, which should have made it.
Cocaine Bear, blame the people there. Actually, wait, there's one person who commented on that. You know who it is? This guy up here.
Yeah.
Because I saw one of your comments. You voted Cocaine Bear.
I did. I haven't seen Iron Claw. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
Yeah. No, exactly. But yeah. Remember, you said Cocaine Bear. Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
I voted for Hey Dear God. Cocaine Bear beat Hey Dear God. It's Me, Margaret, The Marvels, and the Iron Claw. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
I'm like, how? Kenny, please.
It could definitely beat the Marvels. That's for sure.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But Dear God, It's Me, Margaret, and the
I
Iron Claw.
didn't see that one, so I can't really comment on.
All right, and the Iron Claw. It's crazy.
Yeah, the Iron Claw. I'm debating putting the Iron Claw at number 2 on my list because I have American Fiction at number 2 right now. But yeah, anyway. So my vote for.
All right, so we have two
Holdovers and
Godzillas.
Godzilla.
Yeah, we have 2 Godzillas for number 3. Vielva and Zach. Oh,
I think Godzilla for me as well.
yeah, I'm gonna go Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla. Yeah. Yes, Kenny, for real, Iron Claw. Why it's not there? Basically, the scenes are well made. Yeah, I know. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
I wanted to watch the Iron Claw, and I was so shocked that Cocaine Bear beat it. Like, that was the biggest shock. Like, I think that was the biggest shock of this tournament. Like, Iron Claw not being here, and probably the Iron Claw I think should have made it to quarterfinals, probably, or something like that.
This
So-
is still tough. I'm gonna go to Holdovers.
Okay, Holdovers and Toby,
What was the movies to were again?
Godzilla and Holdovers.
Mm.
Yeah, Toby. Yeah, I know what you.
Holdovers, I think.
Yeah, Holdovers. All right, but it's still Godzilla. Four votes for Godzilla, 2 for Holdovers. But yeah, all right. So Godzilla is our 3rd best movie of the year. Like
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe not for Toby, but that's not bad. And Holdovers 4th. And all right, and now the big final. We have 2 comic book movies. First of all, so for people saying that comic book died, I don't know. Comic
Yes,
book
sir.
movies. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Cinema.
All right. So Spider-Verse or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The final. We're gonna know what is the best movie of 2023. Like
You guys know I'm going with my boy Miles.
mm,
I'm going with Spider-Verse. 100%. I have Spider-Verse actually at my number 5 of the year. So, and
I'm
then
gonna go Guardians. Guardians.
I got Spider-Verse, my number 1 movie of the year.
Oh wow.
yeah, my top 5 is a bit yeah.
Vielva with Cocaine Bear, it took neurons from me.
Nice.
I agree.
Terrible Ric Flair
That was
actor
terrible.
versus Iron Claw. Ew.
Terrible. Yeah, he was.
Wait,
not
they had an actor for Ric Flair? Why not just cast Ric Flair?
because Ric Flair
He's old.
it's in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, true. Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter to me because I didn't know who Rick was in real life. Yeah.
That's fair.
Woo! Wait, was it?
Yeah,
Woo! The Nature Boy. The Nature Boy.
Mhm.
I'm a wrestling fan. Spider-Verse easily. Please don't wrestle me since you're asking so nicely. All right, so okay, so we have 3 Spider-Verse, right?
Spider-Verse as well, yeah.
Spider-Verse.
I said Guardians. Who else? Wait, okay. Kenny said Spider-Verse. Toby,
Mhm.
you said
Spider-Verse.
okay. Okay, so Spider-Verse, and Zach said Spider-Verse. Vielva, what are you saying? Even though we know like it's the Spider-Verse is the clear winner. All right, so you know what the fucking man. Spider-Verse is the big winner, man. Guardians, yay! But Spider-Verse is the big winner, man. And honestly, it deserves to be the big winner. It deserves. Why you guys think it should be the best movie of the year? Like, do you wanna talk a little bit about it? Like, why? Well, first of all, what do you think about the placement? Number 1, Spider-Verse. Number 2, Guardians. Number 3, Godzilla. And number 4, Holdovers. Do you think that's actually fair to say those 4 movies are definitely at least in the top 10 of the year last year, objectively wise? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Most
I mean,
of them.
other than Iron Claw being missing,
Most of them.
yeah. So for me, those 4 movies are like perfectly placed in the top 4. Not however ordered, because Spider-Verse should be number 1. Because at the end of the day, all 4 of those movies are about people. They're about human beings, or raccoons. But they're about humanity and how we interact with each other. They're about family. They're about They're about like who you are as a human being, like living in this world. So all of them have that, and they're also all incredibly well made. So I definitely think Spider-Verse, Guardians. Guardians also for me gets extra points in a sense because it's very hard to end things well, and they ended that
Yeah.
trilogy perfectly. The best thing about Guardians from 1 to 3 is that you have this entire the entire cast of the Guardians are the same people that they were where they started, but they've all grown as human beings, so to speak. They're all grown as people, right? So Drax is still loud, Nebula's still yelling at the top of her lungs, but they've all matured in that way. Even Peter's still silly in immature ways, but he's grown as a person. Rocket even. So yeah, the Guardians definitely deserves to be there. And then you talk about the holdovers. We talked about that extensively. And then Godzilla -1 is a triumph of cinema because it's the only, like, one of the reasons, but it's the only Godzilla movie that I actually cared about the human beings. And Godzilla, I was like rooting against Godzilla. I've never watched a Godzilla movie where I was actively rooting against Godzilla, right? And then when he does show up, he's incredible. That mushroom cloud over the city when he finally shot, that was insane. And speaking of which, the way that he would just cock back his head and then shoot like a shotgun, like that was wild. And then Spider-Verse, I know other people could speak on that, but for me, that entire story about or the dichotomy of the two different things, where before Miles goes on a mission with Gwen, his mom says, "I want you to remember that you never let people tell you where you're supposed to be or who you're supposed to be, and you'll always have a home here," and so on and so forth. And then on the opposite end, Miguel, when he's fighting against Miguel's like, "You don't belong here. This is not who you're supposed to be. You're a mistake." And then Miles with the classic line like, "Nah, I'm gonna be my own thing." Like after you saying like everybody's supposed to tell me you're supposed to be. So you have Miles in that little scene in the front, influenced by his mom, and it just comes out in the end. Like that movie's incredible. And then Gwen's awesome, and then all the other Spider stuff is awesome. But yeah, that movie's amazing. So I'm sorry, that's my short/long diatribe about all
No, it's okay. It's good. It's good, man. I voted Guardians just because, like, I think, like I said, I really love Spider-Verse. It's a really nice movie. It's just, I think, for me, like the one thing that let me say that Guardians is fantastic, just because, like you said, it's so hard to nail an ending, and Guardians did it perfectly. And not even that, they did it perfectly to end, and also to, if one day I want to come back, I know where to go. So that I was like, oh, that's fantastic. Like that's remember when I said Saw X did Hunger Games did a fantastic job to put to establish a prequel with, well, this did even better with how to end a saga. And I was like, ooh, that's crazy. Like that is crazy, because like it was just like, and that's really hard. It's hard to nail it, and especially like he has a really good trilogy. Like you have Guardians 1, 2, and 3 are solid. Guardians 2, maybe it's not my favorite, but it's still like, it's solid and people really enjoy it. So the pressure was high. It's your last movie. You're going to DC next. Marvel has been having a rough time, and you succeeded out of the bunch of negative or mixed stuff. So I'm like, whoa, that was really great. And Rocket was really good. It's just like those two movies are really, really great. It's just maybe that's why I put Guardians, just because it's the ending of an era and they did it so well. Oh yeah. And for sure, Godzilla -1 showed me I never thought in my life I would say that Godzilla is cinema. Like for me, Godzilla is entertainment. It's good. It's chill, but -1 showed me that Godzilla can be cinema. And like Martin Scorsese would be proud of this movie, seriously. And ever since that, like I think it was Toby who asked me, "Hey, are you excited for Godzilla X?" So I'm like, I'm gonna watch it, but like ever since when you show me that something can be like this cinema, I'm like, oh, whatever, man. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it because I'm curious, but I'm not that hyped, because I think Godzilla -1 kind of took that hype from me, because it's just like, whoa, this was something else. Like I never imagined to look Godzilla like that. So that's why I was like, wow, kudos to that. And the Holdovers is just like out of nowhere it came, and I was so glad to watch that movie. Like it's just a hard well. I felt so well after that movie, but also it's sad. Like bro, like they almost made me tear like twice in that movie. I'm like, it's a sad movie, but it's so great, and like the actors are the three main actors, they're just fantastic. So yeah, I believe those four movies really deserve to be on the top spot. Yeah.
What I will add too is that even like with Guardians, like last year, it felt like the visual effects or like the VFX for a lot of movies looked so bad, and like I don't know what happened there. But with Guardians 3 and even like Godzilla -1, the visual effects really held up well and like improved the movie even further. When you look at like other movies like The Flash, for example, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, like those visual effects just looked so bad and terrible. But Guardians of the Galaxy 3, not only a great storyline, great character development, great villain, but great visual effects too, which I feel like elevated that movie even further.
Yeah. So what about you, Toby? I know some of them deserve to be there.
I mean, they all deserve to be there. I think the main reason why I have a problem with Godzilla -1, whilst it is cinema, yes, I agree with that. It's just my dyslexic ass can't read everything.
Okay.
So
Get that. Yeah.
so yeah, I think that's the main reason. But I mean, yeah, I did care for the humans. That was just so surprising. And Guardians, I absolutely love. Like everyone you guys said, that ending, and to be honest, I also like the kind of horror-ish elements they put in there. That's
Yeah.
definitely not almost not PG-13. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And Spider-Verse, of course, that changed everything. All the different animation styles. God, that was a voice crack. Okay. Animation styles, everything about it was perfect. Honestly, I was sitting there entertained the whole time, looking. Yeah. And what was the other one? The Holdovers. Yeah. What more can I say? The Holdover was just fantastic. I have it on my number 3 of the year. So I mean, yeah, just fantastic.
So I'm just curious about something. Like, do you mind, guys? We say just like some 10 more minutes. I'm just kind of curious with the, I kind of like ever since we got What If, I kind of like to watch something because when they say in tournaments, it's always who you're paired against, but that doesn't mean like for example, Oppenheimer got Godzilla, but what if it had someone else? So I'm kind of curious about that. So Oppenheimer, if it would have finished first, it would have taken D&D. I think Holdovers should have passed there. I would have voted Oppenheimer, you Toby as well. Do you guys would have voted D&D or Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer for sure.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
So if that was the case, Oppenheimer against Mission Impossible.
Oppenheimer.
This gets tough actually.
And I'm just chilling.
Damn, man. I guess I'm gonna go Oppenheimer. Probably.
I'll go Oppenheimer with this one.
I would have picked Mission Impossible.
Okay. I don't know what Zach would have picked, but probably let's say would have picked a Mission Impossible is 3-2. So with that with that Oppenheimer would have to taken on Spider-Verse in the semifinals. So
Ain't no way in hell.
So Oppenheimer was kind of doomed. But it would have been better because you see, like Oppenheimer had to face Godzilla in quarters. So
Ain't no way.
So that's why you see, like they always say, like the first and second place can change the trajectory. And speaking of that, if Godzilla would have won against Guardians, it would have been Godzilla versus Spider-Verse at the finals. Would you have picked still Spider-Verse or Godzilla?
Absolutely. There's nothing that could have happened that would have made me not pick Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Spider-Verse would have just edged it for me over Godzilla.
Yeah. This one, I think, Godzilla. What about you? Not you, Spider-Verse for Toby?
Spider-Verse, yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Verse. Yeah. So you see, Spider-Verse was destined to win this, but
Yeah.
I'll never forget the moment where Kenny thought Spider-Verse was going to be gone.
Oh, yo, I
Yo,
was,
me too. I'm like, wait, is really Spider-Verse going to be out right now? What?
I was nervous. I was so nervous.
Because if not, we would have had Holdovers versus Guardians in the final, which that would have been interesting, actually.
Holdovers versus Guardian.
Wow, Holdovers versus Guardians.
Holdovers.
That's a tough one.
Ooh. Oh.
I'd say Holdovers.
Yeah, I probably would have went holdovers. Oh, I mean, I did go holdovers on my own
Yeah,
list.
okay, Holdovers. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that would have been cool. So yeah, I just wanted to see some what if scenarios because it's always nice to see like what could have come. But so you see, we now know for a fact that probably Oppenheimer didn't stand too much chances, which is crazy. I really, to be honest, I was like, I really thought Oppenheimer and Godzilla and Spider-Verse would be the forefront. What did he say?
Sack.
Oh, everything was doomed against Spider-Verse. Oh no! Oh, no! Oh man, no! Oh boy! Oh my god!
I mean, with Barbie at number 51 on my list, I guess you could say that.
It was 49 for me, so I mean, yeah, sure.
Oh my god!
I have a Haunting in Venice above Barbie. I have. Yeah.
Oh, that comment, man.
I even have.
Yeah, listen, I'm very happy to see this tournament. Very entertaining. Hope you guys give Las Colonias a watch. Yeah, definitely. I would love to watch that. Have a nice Sunday, Saturday, bro. Saturday, bro. But yeah, thank you.
I like the Little Mermaid too. It's actually one behind Oppenheimer.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah. On my list.
Wait. What did you say?
It's actually one behind one. It's actually one in front of the Little Mermaid on my list.
No, in front of what? In front of what movie?
Oh, Oppenheimer is one in front of Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn, okay. But yeah, I really enjoyed Little Mermaid. So honestly, like in this, yeah, for sure, Zach, I want you for the next tournament. Actually, I wanted to invite Zach. It's just bro, the time, like ask Toby. Toby reminded me, hey, when was it? Like 2 days ago when you told me, hey, we have to create the stream. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, you're right, bro. I'm like, oh, so it was so hard because oh yeah, as before we go, yeah, true. I forgot two little things. So the first one, I did invite a friend of mine. She's called Joanny. I think YK, you kind of use her, yeah. So Joanny, shout out to Joanny. She couldn't be here. She didn't come because she was available like for 41 hour max. So I was like, yeah, maybe it won't be that cool. But shout out to Joanny also. Luke Ponto, he presented to us a friend of his, KT, but I just want to see what's the family name because it's not Katie from Pop in the Popcorn. It's Kate. So Katie Baldassaro. It's her mom's birthday, so that's why she couldn't come. So happy birthday to her mom. And yeah, and honestly, thank you so much, girls, because you wanted to join. And although the schedule wasn't appropriate, it's okay. Like the fact that you trusted me to do this and wanted to join, that's enough for me. And yeah, Zach, for sure. Next time, I'm probably gonna do this once again because I really had fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed this format. For sure, next time it's gonna be a bit better. Like I'm trying to improvise and improve for next time. But yeah,
That might be on something,
yeah. What do
man.
you think overall about the tournament? Was it great?
Yeah. So yeah, I had a great time, man. I had a really, really great time. The one thing I want to say, and I won't take this long, is that how many amazing movies came out in 2023?
Yep.
Like for a year that's considered a down year, I mean, most of all the movies that we talked about were phenomenal. And then there's movies that didn't even make the cut that were also phenomenal. So yeah, there's so many great movies that came out last year.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah, I
too many
agree.
to even keep up.
Yeah.
But I'm still overwhelmed of how much I need to keep up with 2023 releases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree
2024
with
doesn't
that.
feel that way, weirdly enough.
Yeah, no.
2023 was top. So Zach, funny enough, I'm going to do a video. Like once I put my top 10 movies of 2023, I'm actually going to compare my 2022 and 2023. I'm actually going to do like a little fight thing. So like my number 10 against my number 10. And I'm really curious about that. But I kind of feel like 2022 maybe had a bit better movies. But I mean, 2023 is fantastic. But I just like that, I kind of feel like 2022 was so good. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just saying. I'm speculating like that, but yeah. But yeah, honestly, so guys, I'm not gonna keep you so long. Like it's been 3 hours and a half, but honestly, thank you so much, Toby. First of all, because thanks to you, we managed to do this. On my own, I wasn't going to be able to. Thank you so much. Sorry for annoying you that much with the photos. With can you put a poll? So I'm sorry. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
good, man. Oh, good.
I
Of
really
course,
appreciate it.
I love it. I
I
love
really
doing this.
appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Kenny Sparks, man. Seriously, it's always nice to have your presence.
Absolutely.
The
Happy
shades
to
were
be here.
great. The votes were great, and yeah, no, but seriously, thank you so much, man. It's always a pleasure to collab with you, man. And my good pal YKReviews, man. I mean, we've been collabing for a while now, so thank you so much once again. Thank you always for being down with my crazy ideas. Like you're always like, yeah, I'm down, yeah.
Definitely.
Like, without hesitation, just like, yeah, I'm down, yeah, I'm down. Like, yo, thank you so much. So that encouraged me. So thank you so much for this. I really hope you like the tournament. I can't wait to do this next year, and hopefully it will be bigger. It will have more movies, and we'll all enjoy it. So thank you so much. This honestly for me, it has been a nice stream. I was so nervous because I'm like, I hope everything is going to be well, and I know there was some little technical issues and things that I can improve for next time for sure, but. I really had a fun
Great, man.
time. So thank
This
you
is
so much.
about as
Everyone.
well as you can expect it to go. This is awesome.
Thank you, man. And also shout out to people that were in the chat. V Alva, thank you so much for being there. Zach Attack Reviews, thank you so much. We had Dave. Dave was there. Zach Milne was there. What's the name of the guy you're collabing tomorrow? Oblithorian.
The Obi Thornton Alliance.
Yeah, the Oblithorian Alliance. I'm trying to remember who else was there.
Minded. Stand there.
Cosmic Broadcast, Sully was there. Yeah, Perp.
Yeah.
So thank you so much to everyone that was there. Sorry if I'm forgetting some of you there. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to remember. It's been 3 hours and a half, guys.
Shout out to my good friend also Sim Sim Sam. He also does YouTube.
Oh yeah, Simpson. Yes.
Fellow Norwegian right there. So
Really nice.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Thanks to you guys. This was really fun, and we had a fun time, seriously. So. Before getting out, would you guys like to shout out your channels before we go and say like what's coming? I don't know, maybe next week or whatever you want to say. It's your time to shine. So, Toby, would you like to start first?
All right. So yeah, I go by Dark Movies on most of the platforms, Twitter or X now.
Wait,
where
Toby.
that is.
Could you like just pull us out so you have like the whole screen for you?
Yeah. So yeah, my on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, on Threads, TikTok, Instagram, Letterbox, whatever. Honestly, everything. You know, except for Facebook. I'm not that. I'm 17. You know, almost 17. But for what is coming, I want to do a review of Dune Part 2, but I don't know if it's too late to do it. But I also want to. I have many things in pre-production, and I'm just so excited for you guys to see it. And I also I want to tease out. I want to tease just this one thing that is coming out soon. Hopefully in the next few months. So I'm excited for that. My own movie, and yeah, that's it.
Woohoo! Nice. I can't wait for that. No, seriously, kudos, man. It's so hard to make a movie. Like when I did in 2017, like I know how it is, but I encourage you, man. Wow. And you even have your own poster. That's really cool, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I'm
All
thinking
right.
of having it in the background right here. Yeah, hanging
Wait,
up.
I didn't understand what.
I'm thinking of having the poster hanged up on my wall right here. You know?
Yeah, it would be great. Yeah, that's awesome, man. No, seriously, that's really awesome, man. So thank you so much, Toby. Kenny, would you like to shout out your channel?
Sure thing. Okay, so I'm Kenny Sparks from the Kenny Sparks channel, just at Kenny Sparks YT, Kenny Sparks YouTube, that is. And for now, I'm actually working on my review for Kung Fu Panda 4, as well as the movie with the bear, Imaginary. Thank you. And I might review Damsel. I'm honestly not sure. But even though I loved it, I'm just tired. Like I can't review everything. So other than that, like I was saying before, I do have my video for the Marvel character that would get Marvel canceled if they were to put it on film. That's currently going on to my channel right now. And at the end of next week, you guys can expect more reviews for whatever comes out at the end of that week. I'm putting a pause on some of my more like specialty type of videos right now, like Meet the Movie Tubers and the Unseen Movie Marathon. Just pausing that for right now while I look for work. And yeah, but other than that, man, I'm so happy to be here. Had a great time for this entire time. It's been awesome spending this time with you guys, and I look forward to spending more time with you guys next time.
All right. Thank you so much, Kenny, also for being here, man. It was really nice to have you. And YK, what about you, man?
Yeah, so I've got the Kung Fu Panda tier ranking video coming out in the next couple of hours. And then after that, I've got the Ghostbusters retrospective reviews for all the Ghostbusters, along with the tier ranking for that one. The Monsterverse movies, going to be reviewing all those movies in time for Godzilla X Kong, so we're going to be doing a tier ranking for that one. And then some bunch of other stuff. So you've got like the Chicken Nugget Netflix show that I'm really, really excited about. We've got Invincible in there. We've got X-Men 97 also in there. So yeah, lots of content coming out for March.
First of all, I just want to say, chicken nugget show.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
that.
I had the same question.
Basically, a dad and the boyfriend find out that this woman has turned into a chicken nugget, and they need to figure out how to revert her back.
What the fuck?
Just watch the trailer.
What? Bro.
I love the fact that he knew how ridiculous it was as he was saying.
What? Huh?
I swear to God, I can't give you
Oh,
straight
man.
face every time I talk about it. But
Okay, there you go.
there's one point in the trailer where the woman, like,
Oh my
I
god.
don't know if it's like a dream sequence or if it's like reality, but you just see her with a giant chicken nugget.
Oh my god. I
Okay.
should have contained myself. Sorry. But I'm like, wait, what? But also, Kenny, he dropped the shit. He's like, huh? Oh my god, what?
I'm actually interested now, so I might have to go check that out.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
check
I'll
it out.
definitely go to check the trailer because I didn't even did I? Yeah, no, I didn't even watch. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on a short. What the fuck? Talking about that. Oh man. Oh wait, yeah. Before I talk about myself, I just want to read quickly Zach because I think he's leaving. I'm gonna be in the next. This was awesome. 2023 was top tier years. One of the best movie years. That's cool. I'll plug in the chat. Look out for Zach Attack Awards live stream this
Hey.
Monday. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, dude.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out, man. So yeah, so what about me? So like I said, I was supposed to put on Friday the last sorry. I was about to put on Friday, I was about to say Avengers, but it's Avatar, The Last Airbender season 1 review, but I put the Toriyama instead. So that I think will come out on Tuesday probably. And also next week. So next week, I expect Avatar: The Last Airbender, and hopefully I can put my Deadman Wonderland review. And like I said, currently I'm still working on my top 10 movies of 2023. I don't know exactly when that's gonna come out because it does take a lot of editing. And lately, like I don't have that much time, but I'm doing my best. But also I want this to be a nice video. So yeah, expect at least those 3 videos for this month. And the last one I wanted to talk about is Soul Calibur. I promised that I was going to do the games that made me season 1. I started that, but I didn't update you guys, but it's supposed to come in March, and hopefully it will come in March. If not, I will put it to April. But I'll give you some details about that later on, because yeah, this tournament was a lot to prepare and everything. But I'm so glad it went well. And yeah, before leaving, just thank you so much everyone that participated in the chat. That really encouraged us to, like, you were there for us, and we're so grateful for that, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you so much. And yeah, that's about it. So guys, thank you so much once again for being here. Kenny, Toby, and YK, go subscribe to them. Go watch their content. They have a lot of stuff to come. Especially YK is gonna be a busy man now with all the. No, but that's crazy. Ghostbusters and the Monsterverse. Wow. So yeah, definitely a lot of content coming in March. But tomorrow, guys, the Oscars. Don't forget, it's gonna be crazy. Can't wait to see who's gonna win. So yeah, with that said, guys, we're gonna say thank you and take care, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace, everyone.
See you guys.